everybody, my name is Frankie McDonald. You're listening to SimpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie McDonald.
I want my
baby back, Julie, baby back, red.
Caller, this calls for Ayala. Hi. So.
Hey, do you remember me?
Who's this?
Nick.
No.
Last name Gers.
Nick Gers. I don't know names. I don't even remember my mom's name.
Say it again.
If you even tell me my mom, I wouldn't remember her name. Like, I'm really bad with names. How do you look?
When you say my name again, I don't even know if you heard me right.
Nick Gers.
Thank you.
Why? Why do you have to call in like that? Why do you have to call in like that? That's not a good caller. It's a horrible, horrible caller. I'm going to play you a little song.
Nick Gers! Oh, Nick.
Me Chinese, me play jokes, me put pee-pee in your coat.
What's up, Vivek?
Hey.
Whoa!
Hey, what's up, guys?
I was craving a Slurpee.
Can I get my change back correctly?
We'll.
I feel like a lot of us are conservative in the way that we just want to be able to say the N-word and it not really matter.
That's all I want. Come on. Is that so much to ask? Can't I just say the N-word? Does that make me a bad person?
Come on, guys.
Violet's a huge fan of yours. She loves censored TV.
Oh, great.
I do. I love your show. Big fan.
All she wants is to be able to say the N-word, but that's the only thing that's holding her back in life.
Yeah.
Oh, it just, you go like this.
I'm taking the dog. Dumbass.
I'm taking the dog.
He's just happy to have the attention. He's just happy to have the attention.
Got tired of my scheming. It's me. Hi, I'm the baddie. It's me.
Our next guest is originally from Danville, Illinois. He enjoys cold beer and hot music. Says that he and his mom don't see eye to eye on his love life. And he claims that his job has cost him several relationships. Please welcome Robert Faggot. Faggot is rather an odd name.
Yeah, it is an odd name.
Speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mr. Stay. Mr. Kochata.
Happy World Down Syndrome Day, bitches.
Happy World Down Syndrome Day. Down Syndrome Day. Happy World Down Syndrome Day. Happy World Down Syndrome Day.
Happy World Down Syndrome Day.
Happy Syndrome Day.
Sunday, Monday,
Happy Day.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Happy Day.
Thursday, Friday,
Happy Day.
the weekend comes, my cycle hums.
Your lip. Just kind of get it in there. Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
happy well done syndrome. I'll never get tired of watching that. Never. I like the one that's Italian with the mustache. They blocked me, by the way. I don't understand why. Welcome to SimpCast, your very favorite Sunday night appointment viewing YouTube show where we discussed all the hottest topics in news, culture, or just our lives. Before I bring in the fabulous ladies of the show tonight, I have a stand-up show to promote. This is very exciting. And it's crazy how quick this has come up. But next Saturday, July 20th, I will be doing stand-up once again. Oh, not that lady. Melinda DeCrocker. No, don't go see her. See me. I'll be at Jazz on Main. That's me, comedian Chrissie Mayr. jazzonmain.com for tickets. I will be performing in Mount Kisco, right here in Westchester, New York. Come on out. First headlining show since giving birth. So the mom shows are going to be pretty deep. A lot of mom jokes. Plus Keanu C. Thompson will be featuring for me. So two-thirds of the adorable tour. Come on out. jazzonmain.com for tickets. They have a delightful menu of some kind of Mediterranean food. I don't know. Stay for the food. I don't know. It's decent, I think. I looked at the menu. It was a nice font. I haven't tried anything from the menu, but I'm sure it's fine. Okay. See you guys next Saturday. Very excited for this show. It's going to be good. So much fun. Nice, intimate venue. I think it's 7:00. So you'll still be able to get back at home in time to get fingered by your husband or wife. Wow. Way to promote myself. Okay. So excited to have these ladies back on the show. It's been a minute, but I'm so happy that they're back here today. Amanda, Wicked Virtue, and Tria of Logic are here. Hello, ladies.
Good to be back.
You guys get bonus points for being prompt. Keanu and Lila will get here whenever. And you know what? If anybody else wants to jump in, they can just ask me for the link. I'm DTF tonight. Down to fun. What's new with you, Amanda?
Not much. I'm traveling right now. I just got done with a road trip with X-Ray Girl, and I survived. She drives fine, guys. Spoiler alert.
Wow.
No, yeah. I was there for a week.
Female and Asian.
And Asian, right? Double whammy. Yeah. No, it was fun. We went from Florida to New York. She's back home now, but I'm still in New York.
Oh, wow.
Home. I'll be back in Florida in like a week or so. It's raining over there though, so it's like I'm just gonna chill.
Are you guys the type to just drive as far as you can, like no sleep, no rest stops, or do you like to sort of like take in the local flavors?
Well, we did both. So we went from Orlando. We stopped at St. Augustine for a little bit, and then we went from St. Augustine. That was fun. I love pirate stuff. Anyone that knows me, I'm super into all the pirate stuff. I do pirate cosplays and all that. So it was great. The museum and the fort, so much fun.
It's like it's an old part of Florida, isn't it, St. Augustine?
Yeah, it's beautiful though. It's so nice, like the cobblestone like walkways and the shops on the side. It's very, very cute. It was really hot though. I live in Florida, so I'm used to heat, but it was a different beast that day. Like it was so humid. She's like, okay, it's not just me. I'm like, yeah, I can't breathe. So we lasted about 2-3 hours, and then we went to North Carolina, hung out with Kara Lynn for a little bit for a couple days.
Fun. Okay.
Yeah. And then we made our way up to New York. So yeah, we're having a good time. We got to meet Dean Cain. That was fun. He is so nice.
He's handsome, right?
He is, and he made me blush because I'm a Bills fan, and I had a jersey on. He was like, "Oh, look, it's cute, Josh Allen," and I got like all red with X-ray girls. Like, "Wah." I'm like, "Stop it! It's Superman. Of course, I'm gonna blush."
I'm a Bills fan too. Dollar bills.
Aren't we all?
Dollar bills. Kiki is here.
Hello, darlings.
I'm gonna switch it so it looks like we're looking at each other. Tree of Logic, what's new with you? It's been so long.
I know. And you were asking me to come on, and I was like, oh, I can't do it that day. But like this month has been perfect. So you could ask me like a week from now or 2 weeks from now. I would be like, yep.
2 weeks from now. You know what I hate about myself, in addition to everything, but sometimes I'll ask someone, they're like, oh, I'm busy. And then I will forget and I won't ask, like, I'll just weeks and months go by and I go, oh yeah. And I go, oh my God, it's been, Calendar reminder. So why? I'm sorry, Bree. I'm gonna have you on double and triple now. To make up for it.
Okay.
I'm loving your hair. I'm loving it.
I'm loving Kinu's hair is blowing in the wind.
Yeah,
like
I'm
she's
right.
trying
on a
to keep
commercial.
my laptop
Like-
and myself cool. It was not on purpose. My skin is on fire from the Dominican Republic. I'm just trying to survive here.
Yeah, I was like,
it
what's
wasn't
going
meant
on?
to
Are you doing a glamour shot? She's got the
I was
fan
just gonna
blowing
flick
her
her
hair.
Like,
Blowing in the wind.
no, it was not meant to be like that. Sorry, ladies. Can you imagine I come on here like this?
I was just be like,
oh yeah, no, my hair
Glamorous,
does not
Kiki.
blow nice in the wind. So, no, just trying to
I'm
keep
loving
everything
your
cool.
fresh-faced post-vacation look.
Everybody says I look much better no makeup, but
You have
I
no
beg to
makeup, not a
differ.
stitch right now.
She
I
doesn't.
just
She
put a
looks
little
great.
color on my lips. No, I look like
Oh,
I got
wow.
a chemical peel. That's how burned I got. So it might be
Oh,
that, but thanks.
wow.
Thanks,
Nice
guys.
rosy cheeks. Looks great.
I love it. Kiana was just in the Dominican Republic for
Yes.
a week, so she
we had
swam
fun.
back and she came in through the southern border. She got the whole experience.
I sure did, and it was a long swim, but I feel much better. Really rejuvenated.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you were there with your mom.
Yes.
I think that sort of counts as like a bachelorette trip. Do you
It
think? Or you
is.
do this every year with your mom?
We do it like we were just there in January. We go every chance we
Ooh.
get. So, but I was sort of saying like, yeah, that's a bachelorette trip, me and Mickey, so I've had enough. I don't need any more
Oh.
sunshine for a minute. I almost killed my.
I've
if
never
I
heard
don't
you
have
say
skin
that.
cancer. If I don't have skin cancer in the next 10 years, I'll be very lucky. But we had the best time. We really did. So.
Did you just completely raw dog the sun, or did you put
Yeah,
anything?
you didn't put
block
anything
on?
on your skin?
Here's the thing. I was in Atlantic City for a show. Hi, Wicked Virtue. It's good to see you, by the way.
Good to see you too.
I was in Atlantic City for a show with Gino, and I just, I'm a purveyor of the spray tan. Didn't even do that. I just laid on the beach for 2 days, and it's breezy there. So I got burned, and then I'm like, ooh, this is so fun to peel off. Wow. Whee! And
You're like a snake,
it was
woman.
it was so satisfying. And then I laid out in the sun again. Me and my mom will lay there till we have welts. Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing. Yeah. So it feels much better now, but I was like, God damn, I really made a mistake there. But I'm feeling much, much better. Because normally I just lay out there, but the peeling and then the more sun made it a little bit touch and go. But
that's
we're
a
doing
lot.
great. Yeah, it was.
But I understand that you're like, you want to get your money's worth out of your vacation. You're like,
Well, and my mom is 100.
Yeah. Too.
It's true. My mom's 100% Italian. If you look at her, she's like, she lays out there. She looks like a Dominican person. She's like famous.
She
there.
really does.
She really does. Yeah. So.
And is it true? Am I accurate to say that Dominicans are the black people of Spanish people?
I think so.
They're like,
we learned on
tanner,
Nightlife,
and they're like kind of cooler and more fun.
We learned on Nightlife they all have like huge bums. They do, and they're not fake. Yeah. So.
Yeah, they all have gigantic asses. They all wear like see-through mesh skin tight outfits.
Wow.
Yes, they do. We love it. So
they know how to party. It's good to have you back, Kiki. I missed you.
How's the bean?
Oh, the bean is good. We took the bean for the first time in a kiddie pool, thinking like, oh, but he loves the bathtub. He's gonna love the kiddie pool. No,
oh no,
it was a complete disaster. I realized I did too much. I brought this like fucking $80 contraption, this float, this like cute little float that with a little tarp over the top, and I saw the ads with the little tots with the sunglasses and the hats, and they're just in this float like with the little thing, and I was like, oh, we'll put the bean in one of these floats, and we took him into like the deep end of one of these pools, and it was just too much. It was too many people. it was too much like of everything because the water was kind of cold and he hadn't really felt cold water before. And I'm trying to strap him into this float, and he probably felt like it was a straight jacket, and I was gonna like waterboard him. and then I'm trying to get him out of it because he's like wailing, and then his swimsuit was like the perfect. It stuck to the Velcro of the float, and I'm like, I could like trying not to like shake him loose. And it took like 4 adults to try to get him in this thing, and I just I thought it was gonna be so cute and like a cute picturesque water baby moment, and it was so not that. And so then the next day we tried to just put him in the kiddie pool, and then that was okay. And then he sort of like made a funny face, and then I pulled him out of it, and he had like pooped his swimsuit. Like it's not like there was shit floating around in the kiddie pool. I'm not like that. Like I was very on point. I got the swim diaper, but interesting thing about the swim diaper, it doesn't quite absorb anything. It just makes the poop float around inside the diaper. Really?
Oh, it prevents it from coming out, but it stays in. Okay.
Yeah.
It floats in it.
It was smeared all over him when I took the diaper off. Like it absorbed into nothing. It just
but it saves the others in the pool, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
It just traps it onto him, really.
I was figuring you would get him into his like little floaties, and then you'd be like, okay, now time for laps. Freestyle. Right. You can, do breaststroke, backstroke.
That's what I've been trying to get him ready for, because I want to teach him like safety swimming. So by the time he's like 1 or 2, he can kind of like float himself back to the side of a pool, which might be too ambitious, but they say
really?
Those videos are wild. Of like the babies, they just like throw them in, and they just like flip over. I'm like, I would have a heart attack.
I don't want to throw him in.
That's how I learned how to swim. It's such a
just learn.
At 3 months old, that like you should be able to handle a cup of water. Just dumped it on your head. So we're doing that with him, and we kind of like spray him in the face a little bit. This sounds like waterboarding. It's not. It's very gentle, and like you have a little elephant that squirts a little bit of water. So the thing is to get your baby comfortable with water being on their face, because then that will gradually get them to a place where they can like hold their breath and go under and like feel comfortable in the water.
It's waterboarding with no dish towel.
Yeah, there's an elephant involved, a little elephant, so it's
no one's deactivating a bomb or anything.
Know how to hold their breath, right?
Apparently they do,
because I've seen so many water births where like the baby's like straight chilling before, and they just bring them right on up to
I've seen water births where they take their time getting
exactly
out.
Yeah
it's like it's weird. They don't like rush him up and out, because I'm like, right, they're living in water.
Yeah, didn't they grow in? Isn't your body filled with water? Like, don't they like?
Well, in my case, White Claw
or something.
Yeah. I'm like, can I do a water birth? Just fill it with White Claw so he feels at home.
Absolutely.
Oh my God. Yeah, but it was great. Oh, it's so fun though. It really, being a parent, like, it's the best thing ever, but it ruins you. I was just thinking like, and then a family friend was like strolling him around in the stroller, and I was just paranoid the whole time. I'm like, this is the deal? You're just paranoid for the rest of your life. You can't enjoy.
Yeah,
like
can't
putting
enjoy
your heart
drinking
out on the sidewalk, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, oh wow, like drinking is kind of ruined for me. Like the whole time I'm like watching the clock, like, all right, when can I feed him again? It's fun though. It's worth it.
Have you really drank since though?
I had one drink at the pool yesterday, and I didn't really enjoy it because I felt guilty the whole time. I think the time to drink would be when I put him down and he'll sleep for 4 or 5 hours. That's probably the safe time to do it. I am learning. Couple of super chats. Oh, Psychotic Mongoose gifted a Chrissie Mayr membership. Thank you, Mr. Mongoose. Nicholas Gurr, in your opener, who are the 2 ladies saying my name? Oh gosh, what are their names? I'm drawing a blank. One of them got arrested recently.
What the hell is her name? And now it's
I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank, Nick. Someone in the chat will know. Push-ups. Why is that burn victim outside the ICU? That's you, Kiki.
That is so rude, push-ups. But thank you. How could the ICU is lovely. They took great care of me in the Dominican Republic. You should have seen me. You should have seen me before.
You look
it was
great
really
now.
bad.
You look
tan, bronze.
Yeah.
Thanks. Now I don't have to wear makeup as much. You know, I was walking down the street today. I was going to it's a bar called I won't say. And a man with his wife, an older man, he looked down and he went, "Nice." Standing right next to his wife, and I looked like shit. And
Still got it.
He like whispered in my ear. I went, "Well, maybe I'm not burned to death." But I did find that odd. It's true. He was old.
He's like, nice. You look like my ex-wife after I lit her house on fire.
Gray-haired with his little old lady wife, and he went, "Nice." It was like, ew. What? Somebody else was trying. I was like, that was odd, wasn't it?
I
They were
love
like,
that
"Yeah,
shit. I love a cat call. It's even weird ones.
It was a very quiet whisper of a cat call.
Like,
so yeah, very odd. But
do you gals, Amanda, Tree, do you guys like cat calls?
I don't honestly. So I grew up in New York State, so you guys know I'm used to it. I know it's not New York City, but it's just like you get used to it. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes just like it depends on my mood. Like if I had just gotten out of work when I was younger and I was in a bad mood, you probably might get flipped off depending on what you said, or I would be like, "Oh, thanks," you know. It depends. I don't really get mad. I guess it depends.
it's
Where in
nice
New York
that
are
they
you
don't
from?
follow you. Don't follow me.
When they follow is when you're gonna get. That's when you're gonna get flipped off. Like,
And I'm just scared.
Or just scoot.
Yeah.
That's what I do. The little scoot. Like, just go away, scoot away. Works sometimes.
I don't.
Tree, what do you think?
I'm so used to it. It's not a big deal, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm so used to it. I'm just
The only I like the funny ones. I remember I used to drive a little small 2-door Mazda RX-7. And I remember getting out of the car, and I remember some guys were at the 7-Eleven. They said, "Holy shit, all that came out of that small car."
That's a good one.
And then it'd be so funny if you thought he was hitting on you, but then you turn around and there's actually a clown car next to you, and like all these clowns are getting out. You're like, oh,
the clown.
Excuse me. It was the clowns. Andrew Thomas, hey ladies, I am always here to simp for the sexiest nerd with glasses. Wicked. Will Chrissy guest on Saucy Saturdays? Is that your show?
Yeah, with X-Ray and Disparu.
Ooh.
We had
and
Keanu on. Yeah,
I had the
of
best
course we will
time
talk.
with you guys. Yeah,
That was fun. We'll talk to Chrissy. We'd love to have her on. It'd be fun.
I would love to join you and the
You can get
lesbian.
saucy. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's the internet's lesbian. Everyone loves him.
Were people calling him a lesbian before FNT, or was that the first time?
It was before because
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think it started on Saucy, but it got very big there. Everyone just
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So he's used to it at least.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's me. I'm a lesbian.
That's me.
He's cool with it.
Chris Thompson, welcome home, Keanu.
thanks, Chris. Damn happy
Thanks
to
a
be
lot.
here.
Oh, it's the night owl. Ooh, 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 ooh. Chrissy, were you able to check out the Hitler sitcom pilot? If I had a nickel for every time. If so, unfunny train wreck or unappreciated gem? No, I have not seen it yet, and I don't know. Did you send me where to look at it? I don't know where to watch it, but that does sound like something I would enjoy because it sounds funny. All right, well, let me know where I can watch that. Oh, it's Nicholas again in your opener. Oh, okay, right. We were gonna wait for the chat to answer that. Let me see if anybody came up with the answer. What the heck was her name? Thank you, Erica. Alyssa Jordana. Yeah, and her friend, I think, name was Ayala, something or other. Interesting times. Okay. Okay, good. I'm glad Keanu is here for this because we love talking about her. She's a thought leader. She's a cultural
icon,
really. And of course that's Pearl. We're talking about our BFF Pearl. It's really the reason why we had oh my God. Speaking of another lesbian, we had her on the other week just because she got close to Pearl. She did a couple of live streams with her. Heidi Briones we had on because we were like, ooh, what makes her tick? So we're figuring it out. Anyway, Pearl made the news again. And this clip is kind of old. It just came across my desk recently. So I was like, well, we have to talk about this. Okay, let's pull it up. Pearl recently went on this show, which I had never heard of before. Let's see. It's called, okay, Tarika. It's a YouTube link. Okay. I had never even heard of the GFY show.
Oh boy.
I guess it stands for Go F Yourself.
Does it? Is that what it really means?
What else could it stand for?
Go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Maybe it stands for Good for You.
Good for you. Good for you.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Or Generous Fly Youth.
You just make it stuff.
Or Glamorous Females Yearly.
Yes.
Chat, what does it mean?
Yeah.
Tell us. I never heard of it.
I figured it was Go F Yourself. So apparently Pearl has guested on this show at least once before or a couple times.
No.
Before.
She is actually one of the panelists. They're like they're trying to be the, you know how The View have, of course, they had regulars. She was picked as, I guess you could say, the DEI hire from the Ghetto Ratchet.
Pearl was the DEI hire.
Yeah, Pearl was the DEI hire. So she was, because she's been on all the episodes. But see, the show is so boring because this is the 4th episode, I do believe. And the first one was boring as hell. Because when people made an announcement that she's going to be on Brittany Renner's podcast as a normal guest, as one of the regular guests that talk amongst each other, I was like, oh, well, let's see how this is going to turn out. And it was boring as hell. So we all tuned out after the first episode. And then it wasn't until this one where we was like, oh, shit, let's tune back in.
Yeah. And this is a great episode because and I was like, why are they all wearing blue? I guess that was unplanned.
Yeah, they're wearing the same sort of pastel over here. And
yeah.
Of course, Clam is looking particularly heinous.
I did this for her to come from money. She wears the most cheap looking clothes.
Yeah,
also,
you're right.
This bitch better not talk about I deem nothing anymore. When she gets up, you almost can see her vag, right?
Yeah. It's a really short dress.
I was like, bitch, you better not talk about I deem this outfit inappropriate. Looking like she just came off of a goddamn street corner.
Honestly.
So, but Brittany Renner.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Why does her name sound familiar?
She's an ex-porn star.
Oh, there you go.
Another hypocrite. So you're gonna sit up here and call all these women hoes, but you're so happy to be around one. Like Pearl, the way Pearl was so gummy smiling on this show for the first season, it made it feel like she was finally accepted by the girls, and she was at the. It felt like she looked like she was finally at the popular
she
girl.
Made it.
Right,
That's what it looks like. It looks like the cool girls finally let her sit with them at lunch.
Right, and she was so fucking happy, but it was a trap all along. So
yeah,
I can't believe she put former D3 basketball. Like you're gonna put Division 3 in your lower third. I think that's kind of embarrassing. As a Division 1 athlete myself,
what else does she have to offer though? Like what else is like there? Her YouTube channel failed, yet still she want people to pay her $1,000 for a consultation about how to make their YouTube channel successful.
She needs 5,000 to come on SimpCast because she knows she can't step to us.
Oh, that reminds me. It's time for me to send her the link, like I do every week.
Send her the link.
You know damn well that
here.
bitch is not going to show up when I'm here. Oh God, that would be a wet dream of mine to have her come.
I know.
I send her the link every week. I think that's fun.
That is fun.
Yeah, but she ain't trying to get cussed out by 2 black women in 1 month. So
Not yet. She's had her fill. This one I hadn't heard of her. Tarika Foster Brasby. She's a WNBA reporter and sports analyst, former D2 softball athlete. Again, that's not impressive. Division 2.
yeah, nobody cares.
And Miss Chick Dylan Gonzalez, a full-time artist, athlete, activist. Okay, so she does nothing.
Right.
I don't know who any of are. I think
They
she
all
looks
do.
cute.
They all do nothing. I
They look
think
like
even Brittany
goggles.
is not even in the industry anymore.
So they're all talking about. I found this so odd. I'm like, okay, why do they all have iPads? They all start talking about sports, and I was like, who is this show for? Who is watching this? Like they go, they're kind of recapping this basketball game, and I'm like, who the fuck is watching this? Like any guy that's interested in basketball is not watching this show. They're not gonna watch
Guys
women
don't
recap.
watch a group of women talk about sports, just like men who are in politics don't watch The View to get caught up on goddamn politics.
Why don't they cover the WNBA? Oh yeah, because no one watches it. Is that maybe why? Or
I guess.
And I was just like so confused. I'm like, is this a sports show? Is this a sports recapping show? And I'm like, this is just this girl's wearing just her boobs are nice, but her shirt is completely see-through. So I'm like, oh, where's Pearl deeming her inappropriate? No, she doesn't say a word.
Well, look at Pearl though.
Yeah. No, she has an awesome body. She can wear
Yeah.
what she wants. She looks great.
she
her
looks
abs are like-
fantastic.
Yeah, but
she
that's
looks great.
inappropriate for a podcast though. These women are ratchet
Yeah.
as hell. Okay.
Yeah, she should be wearing that to the club.
Right.
So anyway,
Well, I mean, it's got like long sleeves, and she's got.
We
like, a
should be
big-ass
able to look at
bra.
her midriff though. Yes, girlfriend, you got yourself an 8-pack. Yay, slay. But you know,
I wouldn't
come
want to
on.
see this woman in a turtleneck. I think she looks kind of chic, kind of artsy. I don't mind that.
she's a little like Erica Badu.
She looks very appropriate for ratchetness. So I mean, I know the bar is low, but yeah, okay.
Oh my god! I think she's the only one that looks appropriate. Everybody else, no, I don't know.
And then I'm like, oh, I'm looking at Pearl. I'm like, oh, she's parting her hair slightly differently. She has her nails done.
Yeah,
like
try
she
running a comb through it, Clam. That might help.
Yeah.
She put in like 5 seconds of effort here.
How about
And
a
so
little
like,
dry shampoo, Clam? That might help you too.
a little
you know?
volumizer, maybe just flip your head upside down, a little blow dry. It's
Yeah.
fine, baby steps. And then I'm going, okay, here. Wow, she is getting along with these women. This is outstanding. And then
He wants
then
to
at
go
one
down
point-
on them, probably.
She
That's
is.
why.
She's imagining them all nude. That's why it's going well. And then this whole podcast goes south. Tree, you've covered this extensively. Do you remember at what time this starts to take a turn
hold
for the
on.
words?
I think you went too far because she's gone by now. So go backwards. She's gone. She's gone already. Go back. No. Back.
Wow,
Well,
she
that was
walked off
short-lived.
kind of early on.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Not to ruin the
A little
surprise.
bit more. A little. Just okay. Right here. Play right here.
Okay,
Right here.
let's play.
So in
So
7 minutes and 19 seconds.
Oh yes, they start an
Dang.
argument about what is female intuition, and
Right.
Pearl does what she always does. She
Say
has
something
this
stupid.
She says a smug smile on her face, and she goes, "You tweeted this recently," and she's setting herself up to do what she hopes will be a gotcha moment. But this girl here is having none of it. The blonde. I've already forgotten her name because my brain is mashed potatoes. Brittany Renner. Okay, so here she goes.
From the internet or socials that they would like to address.
And it was something about female intuition.
Gotta rewind it.
Start with Pearl. Sounds so messy. We're gonna start with Pearl.
I'm first.
Yes. I mean, yeah, first, yeah.
Okay.
Why
so,
doesn't she wear a bra?
I saw something.
No, yeah, there's no bra happening here unless it's a strapless.
Something that you retweeted, Brittany.
Yeah. Oh, it's not even you. I saw you retweeted something. I'm here to call you out on your retweet.
Big
And
mistake.
there's something about
Lately.
and it was something about female
And
and
she already knows it's coming. She's basically rolling her eyes. These two are laughing. This one in the middle with the red hair, I think she hates conflict. Like she ends up being like just physically in the middle of this back and forth. She gets very awkward. This one thinks it's funny.
Tuition.
Okay.
And I just don't think female intuition exists. I think female intuition is terrible. I think
It's hard to take her seriously when she has this dumb smile on her face. The whole time. It's like, are you actually critiquing me on something? Are we actually having a conversation? Or are you? It's hard to take her seriously because she doesn't have a serious face.
Also, she said she doesn't believe that female intuition doesn't exist, but then she says, but I think it's terrible. Well, which one is it, dumbass? Okay.
Also, just because you don't have female intuition, Clam, because you're a closeted lesbian and you don't know what you are, like, doesn't mean everybody else doesn't. Like,
she just, when you hate who you are as a woman, why would you have female intuition?
You would, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And Kano, I don't know if you've seen this clip already, but what you said is
haven't.
almost exactly Brittany's point.
It's terrible in what way?
we make terrible choices as women.
Fuck you.
The side. The side. Like, here we go.
So people always say, "Oh, my female intuition. I knew because of my female intuition." And yeah, I don't think it. I don't think it's really.
She's like, she acts like a know-it-all, but she doesn't. She
that Brittany girl looked like it physically hurt her. Like that.
It did.
Thing.
Well, intuition, just simply put, is heightened awareness. And so it stems from when women were at home with children and had to be tuned into what was going on. So intuition doesn't just stop at children, it's across the board. So if you aren't tuned into your intuition, that's a you thing.
No. I just look at the choices we make.
No, I want this to be about everyone but me. I'm talking about all the women that aren't me because I'm perfect and I make all the right choices.
My mother hates me, and I'm a lesbian, so I'm out of this conversation. I'm just saying what I see. And also, does anyone have a comb? I don't know.
Have a comb.
Rich.
And a
so
bra. Does anybody have a comb and a bra?
In a bra.
My family is loaded, so I can make all the mistakes I want. And
Exactly, and that's what I said. We'll get to that in a minute. I want to make that point. Like, this bitch Brittany is right. This bitch does not have any real life experience to where when you fall, there's consequences for that, where you got to start from the bottom. She has failed so many businesses, but she has rich parents, i.e. her daddy, to help her move on to the next one without actually having to struggle.
She's never had to start from the bottom. She
Never.
She started. What did he say? Some people start life on third base. You know, she's and that's not a sexual thing. It's just she's got a major leg up in life.
She started from the bottom. Now she's queer. Basically.
And that's the thing, right? That's right. And the thing is, it's not her fault. She has rich parents. You can't control that your parents are rich.
She should shut the fuck up about what other women go through because she can't relate. She doesn't know how it is where women are looking at their bank accounts, especially if they got children, and trying to figure out how they're going to pay the rent, how they're going to pay all the utilities, as well as feed the children and get them some food for their school. Like, she doesn't understand struggle. She also doesn't understand how it is when you put all your money and your savings and maybe you took a loan to start a business and it failed, but you still got to pay that fucking money back. This bitch don't know shit about that. So she should shut the fuck up about life experience and intuitions. How the fuck would she know? She's too busy rescuing Negroes off the fucking street and having them move into a fucking mansion with her goddamn rich ass daddy, helping them come up, and then fucking send them out there so they could be growing up and beat up on other white girls.
She likes to have her little LARPing as the Sandra Bullock in the bright side. That's
the blind side. She's not very bright.
She got a new black one from Zimbabwe, and he's so happy that he lived in a fucking penthouse, and now she's gonna bring him over to America. So she let me tell you something. Let me stop being mean to this bitch because she has done so much for the black men. I need to thank you so much for your service. Pearl. Yeah. Thank you. You have leveled up so many black men. I really should basically contribute to you. at your service. Thank you so much.
She's Sandra Bullock in The Blind.
It's the blind side.
Never
Yeah,
had one. I never had one of my own before. What? Room to yourself? Nah.
You can have this whole bed. Yeah, it's a bed. I've never had a bed.
Yeah, you get your own bed in this house because I know you won't want to fuck me.
You get your own bed, but it comes with me in it.
But you, oh wait, you're gonna get in the bed too? Oh, never mind. I'll stay on the streets.
And honestly, you don't really know who you are until you have to be scrappy in your life. And
Yes.
I feel like most people I know have been paycheck to paycheck or worse
Right.
at some point in their life. And those are the experiences that show you yourself and your potential, and it makes you more humble when you are eventually doing better. You never forget like being broke, or you never forget being super fat.
You
like
never
if you're
forget
ever-
being hungry either. You
Yep.
just don't forget those things.
Yep. And it keeps you humble. And unfortunately, like Pearl has never had to deal with that. She's had a very cushy, comfortable life. Not her fault. Not her fault. She has rich parents, but like she doesn't have that perspective. So she comes off kind of
also
retarded on these interviews.
And also, I think she's just an asshole. I
That
think
too.
just fucking. She's just upsetting women on the internet to make money. To be honest with
Right.
you, I think that's her whole thing. So good
To
on
get
you.
to get in the good graces of like of dudes that hate women or dudes that have been burned by women, and she
Yeah,
makes
but they
them feel
hate her
good.
too, because you should see how many times they call her mud shark in the goddamn comments, or they show these ugly ass pictures of her when she's taken with a whole bunch of people. Like they disrespect her now because she has fallen off. Like in the beginning, they was just praising her, loving her, this, that, and the other. Now that she fell off and nobody really, her engagement has gone down drastically. Nobody gives a fuck about Pearl. So now she's just trying to be edgy for the sake of, trying to get relevancy again.
Yeah. I don't know about her, so this is a learning
We
stream
care
for
about
me.
you,
I'm just listening. Like I'm learning about her. The only I saw her face for the first time because Chrissie.
Oops. See, I'm doing so much PR for you, Pearl.
Yeah, Clam, come on
We
the
as
show.
women, I mean, look at
Clam.
look at
Oops.
look at
Oh, right. And she interrupts Brittany so much. She's trying to get a point at. She can't stop interrupting her.
What kind of choices do you make? Okay, what kind of choices do you make, Brittany?
And that's another thing she does a lot. You ask her, you'll say, well, what kind of choices did you make, Pearl? And Pearl will throw that shit back on you. And Brittany and the rest of these ladies are not used to those techniques. You can't have her deflect. Pearl is a master at deflecting. She's a master at basically answering the question without answering the question. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
she doesn't want to talk about herself.
No, she don't want to talk about herself. And if you because I want someone, and Pearl, I know you watching, you know what I'm saying? I would love for your bitch ass to give the definition of a whore, because if you give that definition, you would definitely be talking about yourself. Because I've seen her one time say, well, if you're not a virgin, you're a whore. So I want her to admit that she's a whore. Because we know she ain't no goddamn virgin. All right. She won't even when Sneeko and Aiden Ross, and I have that clip, when they asked her about her body count, she was like, gee, guys, that's pretty personal. I don't want to talk about how my body count is, but she want to ask other women about their body count.
Yep. She's a hypocrite.
No, I'm talking
good choices.
Well,
so
look at we own the majority. I have no debt, right? But women in
I
general,
have no debt.
Obviously, you don't have a debt. You have a rich ass daddy that gives you a fucking goddamn allowance every month. A huge allowance.
I have no debt.
I have no debt.
How the fuck does she have debt though?
Other people, right?
And if you had rich parents, you too would have no debt.
It's because you're from a rich family.
Yeah, and then Brittany immediately comes out with that. Yeah.
women in general, women.
You're from a rich family. So what are you
in
talking about
general,
your debt, girl?
women in general have a
Congratulations.
Women
Like you don't get a fish don't get applauded.
I know,
for
I'm
swimming.
lucky. That's why I said I'm lucky.
Okay, so for you, so why lead with that? So why lead with that? So why?
I love her. I was like neutral on all of them, and then she is just calling her out. She does a very good job.
She's great.
Calling her out on each point and not letting it go.
I lead
You
with
asked
that.
for an example, and I'm going to give it to you. Do you want me to start?
Girl, okay.
Okay.
Let me tell you what
Wait,
women
let's
they're
talk
angry.
about-
And then she goes condescending. She goes,
Right.
she's shitty attitude. She deflects, and then she gets condescending and gaslighting the other person into thinking that they're not treating her
Right,
well, and
right,
really
right.
she's the one not treating them well. Yeah.
Talk about what we're not going to do because you have a history of doing this because I'm familiar
Yep,
with you.
she's got her number.
Girl, what you like to do is you like to say these really stupid fucking comments, right? And then so what you do, then you like sit back and then you're like, you think you're so smart. You have this fucking smug ass look on your face. And then you're waiting for someone to give you that like emotional, like passionate response. So then
yes, because she's acknowledging like you do this just to trigger people emotionally.
Right. But
And
she
she
can't handle
monetizes
it. This is the
triggering
thing.
people. She
Her
monetizes it.
can't
Yeah.
handle when she does the triggering online, but in person, that bitch can't handle confrontation. She can't handle when you give it right back to her. We've seen this on the Piers Morgan show. We've
I
seen
was
this on
about
the
to
Ethan
say.
Klein show, and now we see it here. When you give that energy right back to her, she rage quit, or she's just like she can't deal with it anymore. Then she's going to come on her fucking Twitter and act like a victim. But I noticed that ever since I had showcased this, she is still not mentioning this on her Twitter timeline, which I find very interesting.
Now, do you think Pearl acts this way because she is terrible off book? Like if she is pushed off of her bullet points, like a real one-on-one conversation, she isn't that great at because that would require her to be like authentic and have true beliefs. And when you're in an argument like this, you're being thrown off your book, right? You have to answer. You can't just come back with your talking points. It doesn't
But
fly.
that's all she knows is her talking points. And if you want to see somebody calm, dismantle her talking points, look at her debate with Michael Knowles. All right. When she is stuck, she gets a guy in the background who's basically helped feed her to the talking points because she can't defend them. She's a parrot. All she knows how to do is repeat what she heard, but she can't defend it. She doesn't understand the logic behind it or the reasoning around it. She only knows how to say it, but she can't defend it. And therefore she'll deflect. When you basically call her out, she'll deflect on something else to get, and people fall for it. Even Michael fell for it for a while when she said, when she told Michael that all women, regardless if they're married or not, should take a paternity test to make sure that their husband is the father of their kids. And then Michael was like, so you're calling my wife a whore? And then she does this. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
I just make observations. Don't shoot the messenger.
We know it's like, and he was like, so would you do, are you a whore? When he put it back on her, she was like, listen, I'm just saying that we should basically make women be responsible for blah 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 blah, this, that, and the other. And he fell for the deflection because he didn't make her be accountable. Because then, therefore, if she gets married, which I doubt very seriously, and if she has kids, which I also doubt very seriously, you know what I'm saying, she's will be insulted if one of her black baby daddies told her to take a paternity test. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't need to take one because I mean, she makes absolutely no sense. And I'm telling you, she only does this. She only goes on these shows. She only does this to monetize just triggering people. It's her entire
but she didn't
MO.
advertise it. This is the most it's peculiar, and I find it interesting. She doesn't mention this at all.
Because she looks bad, but if this had gone the way she wanted to, if she were able to get an emotional response out of Brittany, she for sure would have clipped it after the fact and been like, Pearl owns Brittany. You know?
Right. And she's also mentally ill, obviously. So let's not forget that. Like she's just some weird cyborg she's like, well, that didn't go great. After Piers Morgan, right? She posted a picture like, wow, I did great. You didn't. You looked like a moron and you looked terrible. Run a comb through your hair, Clam. Run a comb through it.
Guilty here is saying that she was paid $1,000 to do the show. Do we know this? Was she paid to do this?
Wow.
I think they're all paid because they all are. She's not a guest. She's one of the panelists. So I don't think she's did it for free at all because I think this was a podcast where Brittany was serious about trying to make this podcast a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much she gets paid, but I'm sure she did get paid because she is one of the regular panelists, but not anymore after this episode. Because Brittany said she's not coming back, so apparently she got fired after she walked out.
That's too bad.
Oh my God.
You can sit there and be super dismissive and really kind of just gaslight. And I don't know, as a female,
gaslight.
No. Yeah, do you know what that word means?
She even gaslights by saying gaslight.
Gaslight.
What does
What
that
do you
mean? Again, and there's nothing is landing on her. She might be a psychopath. Like, no, she's so good at being defensive. She has this has this shield up almost. Like I've never seen her emotionally let down. And when she's challenged, she bolts like she did on this show. But
she's a dud of a human being. And she doesn't even sit there. She's not even good at gaslighting. She's just like, gaslight. Like, and then she leaves.
You guys use it for everything.
You guys use her. She acts and she always positions herself separate from all women.
Right.
She's better than everyone.
What do you mean?
That is the definition of a pick-me.
Yeah,
that's a literal
she's better
definition
than
of
everyone. She doesn't act like I'm not like a regular woman. I don't have debt.
I don't have debt, and I don't have a soul. And my parents hate me.
Okay, you know what's funny about using you guys is
Okay.
seriously, it kind of feels like the only thing that is actually feminine about you is that you have a vagina. Because I feel like there's like
She's like, do you want me to show it to you?
Okay, what's feminine about you, Brittany?
Exactly. Right back at her. What's feminine about you? Woman with long hair and a cute body and nice makeup and
body.
nails.
Right.
Ran a comb through her hair.
I was just gonna say brushed hair.
Yeah.
What about me?
Oh, come on. Like, let's.
Come on, Pearl, girl. Like,
you think I'm so feminine?
Does this
I've had
bitch have
sex
any
with 80
mirrors
black
around
guys.
her?
That's like she's saying, really, Brittany, do you really think you're feminine? You're really good at challenge. It's just so dumb. She doesn't even know what to challenge her on.
I'm not trying to go personal here, so I don't know why you're trying to make this
No,
personal.
you made it personal when you
No, I
when
said
you led with,
when
hey, I don't have any debt.
I don't know.
As if that's a flex because your parents have money.
You asked.
What have
me.
you actually earned for yourself?
Brittany, you asked me. I'm saying in general, women own the majority of debt.
She wouldn't answer that question. Pearl, what have you done for yourself? What have you earned for yourself?
Not a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing. She keeps coming up with, and it's fucking documentary. I saw a video that she just recently uploaded saying, "Now that I'm demonetized," now she's doing a cope thing where she's saying, "Yeah, guys, you know, I'm been demonetized, but I think that's a blessing. I really didn't like doing those shows, and I'm not a confrontational person. And you know, I don't want those interviews. They were really stressful. This is cope. Now that she's not making that type of money anymore, now she all of a sudden doesn't like it. She says she hates it. And then of course the fucking divorce documentary that's supposed to have been coming out for the last 2 years, she put that off and said, I'm going to make a new documentary. And I'm gonna put that divorce documentary to the side. I'm working on a new documentary. Ready for this? Y'all ready for this? The new documentary of her life being demonetized.
Oh no! Wow. I like Philip Smith's comment. Pearl's giving me a reverse boner. I owe you one boner. Yeah. That is so funny. She's making a documentary about being demonetized.
And I said, who gives a shit? You're not homeless. You didn't lose. You didn't get evicted. Like, who gives a fuck you got demonetized? It did not hurt you financially. There is no rag to riches arc in your fucking documentary. So who gives a fuck about a rich girl, a rich spoiled ass bitch who got demonetized because you were attacking women and you also sexually exploited an underage girl? That was the initial reason. And when the parents of that girl told you to take that video down, you told them to kiss your ass, and then they demonetized you, and now you want to play victim.
She acts like being demonetized on YouTube is akin to living in your car. That's how she talks about it.
Right. And you
better
can
have a
tell,
big car.
you can tell she doesn't have any passion. But I've been on my political channel. I've been demonetized. I got my monetization. This was a year. No, back in 2022, I got demonetized, right? And guess what? I continue to upload. I continue on my political channel. I got demonetized, and I continue to upload. I continue to live stream, and then 4 months later, they gave me my monetization back. Okay,
Wow.
so it's like I didn't stop what I was doing. I continued to do what I was doing. I just stopped doing what they wanted me. They didn't want me to talk positive about Russia. And that's the reason why I got demonetized. So I said, okay, you don't want me to talk about it no more? Okay, I'm going to stop. And then I stopped and I continued doing what I was doing. And then they gave me my monetization back. So you can tell if your heart is really in what you're doing, you just don't stop because the money stopped coming in. Okay, and trust me, that hurt, but I didn't stop. You know, there's still Stream Elements, Stream Labs. There's still, you know, Patreon. There's so many other places you can continue to go. But see, this is how you know it's a grift for her, because she completely just stopped doing the shit.
Interesting. Okay.
We don't make great choices. If we look at who we pick, let's look.
We don't make great choices. How is that helpful?
How is we?
Speaking about women in generalities, how does that help when you speak about people in groups? You're not going to help an individual, and that's why I've always said Pearl doesn't care about helping people because, and even Kiana says it, she deals with people one-on-one. You can't always stereotype people into groups. You're never going to help an individual by putting them in a box, by putting them in a group.
And when you do, it only makes them angrier. You cannot generalize. You have to take people one-on-one. Clam one-on-one, it's repulsive to me the way that she interacts with other people. We as women don't make great choices. Suck my dick. How about that? I have nothing else to say.
Meanwhile, like she says we, but then she'll say, "Oh, but except for me, because I'm not."
But if you ask her, well, Pearl, was it a great choice for you to take the homeless Wanya out of his car and have him come live with you in your bedroom and underneath your parents' mansion and feed him and give him money and clothe him? And was that a good choice for you? Was that
never
a good
had
choice?
one of my own before? What? Room yourself? No. A bed. Well,
and again, like we're not like here to be like, oh, I don't think we're coming off petty. People always like, oh, cat fight.
I'm coming off petty. I'm petty. Petty is my favorite color. Fuck this bitch.
No,
I'm not
her.
nice to her. She hates women, and I'm tired of the bullshit. Okay,
Right.
She ain't gonna sit up here and act like she's better than us because she came from a rich family. You know, she can't eat with us. Fuck her. I hate her, really.
No.
And I'm petty. Now, all the other beautiful ladies here are not petty. I'm very petty. I wear petty very well.
I'm pretty petty with Clam. I call her Clam, but it's because she deserves it. And I'm the nicest person. I mean, if I saw her in the lunchroom and she was sitting by herself, I'd probably cry and go sit with her until I got to talking to her, and then I leave her alone forever. Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty nice, like where that's concerned, because she looks like a loner because she deserves to be one. Her family doesn't even like her, but
true.
All right, let's see when she's gonna walk off. Let's
Look at
see.
romantic decisions.
Real soon.
You'll make very good romantic decisions in general.
There's a point that needs to be made.
In general, it's always in general. Oh
yeah, you can't. You know what's good about in general? You can't argue with it because it's like it's too general to even talk about.
Where's your data on every woman?
She don't have any data. She never has data. She never recites anything accurate. She still spews out lies. Like the whole thing about women are most in America. Women are the gender with the highest fat. The highest fat, and it's been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that it's men. Men are fatter than women. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yes. They have. She has been proved. She has been shown this data over and over again. There's more on percentage. There's more fat men than it is women. Okay, when it comes to overweight individuals, and so. Destiny showed her this data. The preacher guy showed her this data, but she doesn't care. She still want to sit up here. Well, why are women more overweight than men. You know what I'm saying? Per capita. Why is that? Like, that's not true.
Because women, it's definitely not true. Look at the men she's been with. They're pretty hefty dudes.
Both of them. Yeah. Oh my God. Especially Bless's gained 80 pounds since being with her.
Damn. Well, you got to factor in Biden inflation, and I don't know.
They're in London.
Oh, well then.
Well, they was in London. I think she said they're moving from London this Tuesday. So they're leaving London
She's moving to the States.
Yeah, this Tuesday.
There's not enough room.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, we're all full of pearls. Yeah, we're good. There's no room.
Here was she's talking about people who have there's a deep heightened intuition.
Okay. So now, is it this girl who brings up like white supremacy or
No, not yet.
Okay.
It's Brittany. Brittany is the one that brings it up, but this girl right here tries to bring a little mediation to it. She calms it down a little bit, but right when she finished talking, that's when it gets real spicy.
Ooh.
And I think where the conversation is splitting is the fact that you're actually talking about people who don't have that, who have it turned off, who are disconnected
Like her.
from their intuition, who don't make poor decisions. We make poor decisions. Like when we actually go down to the root of why it is that we make these poor decisions, there's layers and layers and layers and layers to it. And
she's saying there, anytime someone makes a bad decision, you can't entirely judge from the outside because fear could be a factor. Past abuse could be a factor. Like you never know.
Yeah, but we all make decisions. Who gives a fuck? That's how we learn. This is the thing about this is what I'm saying. Pearl has no life experience because how else do we learn how to be better people if we don't make mistakes?
Again, you have to take people one-on-one. Sometimes you don't exactly know why they're acting the way that they're acting. You cannot generalize all women and say in general this, in general that, just like you can't generalize men. I think they would be very upset by that. Wouldn't you say? So Pearl, Clam, suck my dick once again.
Okay, let me get to bing, bing, bing.
More of it is going to come from just like the science and backing that you kind of put into collective bundles that ultimately just come from who? The white man you were raised by. So when it comes to I'm reading that she doesn't have any.
The white man.
I'm sorry, I thought that shit was funny as hell.
The white man.
The white man. That
The white man that you was raised by.
The one white man you were raised by.
I'm just saying.
You asked
that's not you making a decision. That's you being born into white privilege. And we need you to acknowledge yourself.
I don't like that
she's the one that brings the race in there.
Yeah. I don't like that she says white privilege. And I think it's people get confused. I think it's a class thing. She's upper class.
Right.
And I think
because you have high class of all races.
Right.
But that's why on my video I said, no, you can't play the race card now, Brittany, because you invited the white girl onto your show, okay? And not only a white girl, you invited Pearl, so you can't you can't blame white supremacy now.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a hypocrite for this shit.
And
Yeah,
it sounds like a little bit like
privilege.
she's kind of clicking into I don't know, like it just sounds like she's clicking into now reciting all this propaganda that probably she's been hearing for her whole life. But again, it's like almost like it's her kind of I don't want to say it's like her training, but I've noticed people who go into these rants about white supremacy.
It's always their go-to for victim mentality. That's all that shit is. It's like, oh, I can't debunk your goddamn stupid ass talking points, which is easy as fuck. So I'm just going to sit up here and say, well, you're white. Okay, and trust me, it's funny to clown on whites, but there's white people when you're somebody like Brittany. But the thing about it is that there's so many goddamn talking points you can clown on Pearl itself. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you
Right.
don't
It's
go the
just-
racist route.
It's just
Right.
privilege. It's not because like you
Right.
said, Tree. We're all pretty much there are privileged people of all races, creeds, and religions. It's not necessarily white privilege.
Exactly.
But yeah, so that kind of like lowers it down then a little bit. But I think she's right on the mark there. Aside from that, so
yeah.
That's not a decision that you made. That is the way you came into this. And honestly, girl, you're a family of like 9 or 10. Like all that's how your dad set you up. So there are things that you genuinely did not have to experience. Right. You don't fucking know. You get to sit there again.
It's just like Pearl should know, like she should do everything she can to not let people bring up this, because this just ruins the argument. It's her Achilles heel, I think, is like, yeah, you're rich and you just don't have this. I mean, she doesn't have many life experiences, but
she doesn't.
She can't say I've made great choices when it's like, no, let's see your life without.
And it's an excellent point. Like, you are not in a position to judge other people, the normies, the poor, the people who are rich but they came from humble beginnings. You can't talk like that. You're failing upward. And so when you talk shit about women, especially women who are single moms, women who have to hold down 2 to 3 jobs, women who are basically put themselves through school, women who have to take care of their own mother or father or grandparents, saying? Women have a lot of burden, and she wants to vilify that, saying, oh, well, look at all the life decisions that you made. Also, sometimes women go into credit card debt in order to stay afloat. She doesn't understand that. She can't relate to that shit. She doesn't know what that is going to feel like.
Honestly, it's just person. I mean, some men have to go into credit card debt to keep their families, afloat.
Yeah, but she doesn't talk bad about men. She never talks bad about men. She always talks bad about women.
Always,
and this is why, this is my thing with her talking shit about women. And that's all because she resents her super mom. I love her mom. I stands me some Miss Davis. I love her fucking mother a lot. But she resents her mother, and she's mad that she'll never amount to that level of accomplishment like her mother.
No, never.
All right, here we go.
So you don't even have to make any decisions. You're the same person. You are the same person that the last time I saw you, you accidentally shut the fuck.
Okay, this is my favorite part coming up next, because this sounds like Pearl confided something with Brittany that now Brittany is about to bring up and throw in her face to make Pearl look even worse. And then Pearl just pretends that she's crazy and that she made this.
Shut the fuck up when I'm talking.
Also,
then you get to go.
gaslighting.
You're the same person who accidentally spent $50,000 and your dad was able to pay it off on your credit card. Yes, you did when you spent.
I didn't actually.
You're the one who said an accident. I spent over my limit. That's what you said. That's what you said. So again, an unreal. That's what you said. That's what you said.
Oh, Pearl is freaking out. Like you can hear her voice. It's all just like in her chest.
And now Pearl has even hinted this.
Claim's going to gaslight her now and say, no, that didn't happen.
Yeah, that did happen, because Pearl even hinted the fact that when she always overspends, she has to justify the overspending to her father in an account. She did this when she was in a car one day. She says, every time my dad gives me allowance and I overspend, I always have to come up with justifications on why I had to spend that extra camera, or why I had to basically spend $20,000 on this fancy whatever, blah blah blah. She always complained about how she has to justify overspending the budget according to her, the allowance that she gets from her father.
Allowance, wouldn't that be nice? I never got allowance even when I was a kid.
Yeah, I wish we did. I wish I got an allowance. I know I cannot relate to this at all.
Yeah.
I mean, no hate to anybody who did, but what I'm saying is that this is why no woman worth her salt is going to take Pearl seriously, because she can't relate to what most women go through.
Yep. She has not had to struggle.
Can I
the last time that I saw you? Yeah. So again, we're going back to girl. What the shit that comes? That's what I'm saying. The shit that comes out of your mouth. You literally just say whatever. Shit.
I'm like, oh, I don't understand. Like, where would Brittany would not pull this out of nowhere. The details are too specific for her to just make this
Pearl
up.
getting mad. This is the best part. Pearl
And this
getting
is such another
real
cope.
mad.
It's such another cope when you're gaslighting someone like Clam is doing right now, and then they pop off on you, and then you go, "Why are you mad?
Yes.
Why are you so mad? Why are you getting so?
Why are you getting so
mad at me? I'm
mad?
gonna run a marathon. Like, why are you so mad?" Yeah,
But
like,
see, Pearl
I'm
is just
mad because you're
projecting.
fucking lying.
Pearl
You're
is
annoying.
really projecting at this moment because she's real mad, and that's why she's going to be leaving in about 20 seconons.
I'm gonna run a
And
marathon.
this poor girl in the middle is like, I don't know what to say.
Because
Okay,
honestly,
Brittany,
you're fucking
Brittany,
delusional.
Brittany.
No, Brittany. Go ahead.
Brittany,
I do think there's one thing. I do think there's one thing that we have to say.
If you're gonna yell at me, I'm not.
Oh my
like a
god!
child.
Now you're resorting to yelling.
Yeah,
What?
wow. Like, it's why are you so mad? Why are you
You're gonna
you're
yell.
spewing
I
bullshit?
didn't
you
come
dumb
here to
fuck.
be yelled at.
I don't understand why she brought up that she's never had debt. Like, why did she start the conversation like that? If she doesn't want to talk about her money.
Said
Facts.
anything
Right,
but that.
right, exactly.
Like, I know
Oh.
nothing about this girl, but like I'm learning a lot right now. And I'm just like,
how the total lack of self-awareness that's her first thing she brings up to prove that she makes good choices.
By
in life.
the
I
way,
don't have
three black
debt.
women, I've never had debt in my life. That's the way to start off this podcast. Like, are you serious?
Or like really with anybody. Like the odds are it's just most people have had debt or
Everyone has it. Like, what is she saying?
yeah. It's insane.
I'm not gonna do the show. Like, you don't have to. You don't have to scream at me. That's so disrespectful. I'm not.
So disrespectful. Like her raising her voice after Pearl wouldn't let her finish her sentence. Pearl kept interrupting, and that's making her nuts because she's just trying to be like, no, you started this. I'm gonna actually answer to you on this, and she wouldn't let her. She's making her go nuts. And now she's like, wait, I didn't come here to be yelled at, disrespected.
So
she
she
was
can't-
disrespectful. She was disrespectful the moment she's like, Brittany, I'm going to talk to you about your retweet. Like that's not why she was hired to come on this panel to do a gotcha moment about a retweet. You're disrespectful, Pearl.
So she can't take a heavy debate. I'm taking it. That's what I'm seeing right here. Yeah.
Oh no, we lost Tree. Maybe Tree went to get more receipts and then she'll be back. No, maybe Tree lost her Wi-Fi. We'll play it again.
I'm not here to get like that's like you don't have to be rude.
So something. If there's one thing I can't handle, it's rudeness.
Oh boy!
Wow.
Yeah, and then watch how crazy short her dress is when she gets up. I didn't think you would. Yeah.
Okay, if you're gonna yell at me, I'm not gonna do the show. Like you don't have to. You don't have to scream at me. That's so disrespectful. You know, I'm not here to get like that's like you don't have to be rude.
She doesn't even know what to say. Oh my god! Like I deem this inappropriate, Pearl. We can see your whole snatch when you get up.
Shit, excuse me.
Okay,
honestly, you're fucking delusional.
Brittany.
No, Brittany. Go ahead.
And then makes her feel crazy. Like she's like, "You're delusional, Brittany. You sound crazy, Brittany. You're very emotional right now. I'm gonna leave so you can calm down."
I did nothing.
I think there's one thing that we have to say. If you're gonna yell at me, I'm not gonna do the show. Like you don't have to.
And it's not that she's being yelled at. It's that she has lost the argument. She looks terrible. She has painted herself into a corner. She can't deny that she's from a really privileged background and that her whole argument, I've made really great choices in life. I'm not like you women.
I have no
They're like,
debt.
no, it's because of your rich family. You've been set up
Right.
for success more so than the average bear. And
Right.
she can't she can't talk her way out of that. And so she's going to make it about, I've been disrespected. I've been yelled at. I'm leaving, instead of like, no, you're right. You got me on that. I'm sorry. I came off like a privileged asshole. Sorry. So she really screwed herself there.
Yeah.
Sorry. Poor Pearl.
You don't have to scream at me. That's so disrespectful.
Now she's playing the victim.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not here to get like that's like you don't have to be rude.
I can't handle being screamed at. Too
Oh,
short,
boy.
Pearl, and you should have worn a bra.
I don't.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
They're like, all right, we're not gonna miss you.
Yeah, holy shit. The fuck on.
Okay,
About to
I
sit here
still,
and
I still
take
want to
this
hear what
shit.
you had to say, though. So what did you?
Well, I
have to
was
say?
about to just get into the point about women and having debt, because the truth of the matter is women
the
don't
layers,
make
right?
as much. It's so
No,
it's
they're
such,
layered. It's so
such
layered
a
to-
layered
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
But if this
No,
I don't know if we're still recording, but if this
No, of
right
course we
here
are. We're still
just
recording.
got
So-
you mad, then my
because you know what?
Oopsie, sorry. Tree, you missed the best part.
Yeah, sorry, it's storming here, and I'm on my phone now because
You
because
scared the hell out of me. I thought it was because I said, by the way, 3 black women. I've never had
No,
that.
I didn't hear that.
All I meant was, I swear to God, my heart was pounding. I'm like, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh,
I
no.
meant like, oh God, we've all had debt. Just this crazy white woman. Oh my God. And then you went out and I was like, holy fuck. I think I
no, it's storming here. My internet is completely gone. So I was like, oh man, I hope they don't think I was rude, and I left.
No. I just almost had. I was short circuiting. I was so upset. I thought.
Oh no.
Oh my God! I need my fan.
We were just saying that Pearl was like, I didn't come here to be yelled at. I didn't come here. You're rude.
I missed it.
All right, I'm gonna rewind it. I'm rewinding it. It's worth it.
Okay.
It was good enough. We're gonna watch it again.
$1,000 and your dad was able to pay it off.
Okay,
Honestly, you're fucking delusional.
Brittany.
No, Brittany. Go ahead.
Brittany,
I do think there's one thing. I do think there's one thing that we have to say.
If you're gonna yell at me, I'm not gonna do the show. Like you don't have to. You don't have to scream at me. That's so disrespectful. You know, I'm not here to
Wheel
get
away.
like that's like you don't have to be rude.
No,
You're
brah.
rude.
No.
Ugh.
Look at that dress. Look at that dress. You see what I'm saying? Like if she had a dingling, you would be able to see it right now.
You gotta, and I'm saying, wearing undergarments is not just for fat people. It's
No.
shapewear should be in everyone's closet.
Get yourself a pair of Skims before you fee-fi faux fum away. Okay,
That's
this
right.
is ridiculous. Come on.
I don't.
Oh my
I don't.
God.
And again, she only left because she painted herself into a corner, argument wise. She has nothing left to say. So all she has left is to pretend that she is a victim, that she has been disrespected, and she is leaving because she can't answer to what Brittany's saying.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Why are you yelling? Why are you mad? Because you're spewing bullshit and you're angering people with your awfulness. That's why. Yeah. That's why I'm yelling.
I wonder if she's like learned. She probably hasn't learned anything from this.
No,
but-
of course not. Of course not. She doesn't learn.
No, she went home and ordered 68 waffles and and she feels great, you know.
And then I want to see what the red haired girl had
Holy
to say
shit.
about debt.
Oh, look, my internet is back. I'm gonna connect back onto the I'm gonna connect back using my computer.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
About to
I
sit
still,
here and
I still
take
want to
this
hear what
shit.
you had to say, though. So what did you?
Well,
have
I
to
was
say?
about to just get into the point about women and having debt, because the truth of the matter is
That's what I'm saying,
women
the
don't
layers,
make
right?
as much. It's so
No,
it's
they're
such,
layered. It's
it's
so
such
layered
a
to-
layer.
Well, if you don't make as much, I don't like. That's not a good argument. First of all, I don't
No.
believe that women don't make as much. I think women don't pursue the same kind of high earning jobs that men do. Women ultimately like.
I actually did a video, like not a video, it was during a live talk about Thomas Sowell, like shutting someone down in the 70s about this with all the data and facts that women leave sometimes a lot to be mothers and they're out of the workforce for like 10 years and then they come back, and little things like that doesn't get actually in the data. So everyone just says, no, women make less, but no, it's not always
and if you
true.
and even if you did make less, even if that was a real argument, well then spend less. You know what I mean? Like there's people who make nothing, who are very frugal, and they're not in debt about it.
I don't have the graphs or charts, much like Pearl on this, but I think that a wage gap did exist for women in like high powered jobs like men. And I do think, I think it's closing, which is nice, but women maybe just have different kinds of jobs. I'm not sure, but
the wage gap is generally because like most women do not want to work 60-hour work weeks. They simply just are not interested in doing what it takes to be CEOs.
Okay, Clam. I'm just kidding. I think there was a bit of one, but I think that's closed. Like, so if you are in one of those high powered jobs, I think it's at least closed.
Also, women are much shittier at asking for raises. I think that's part of it
that's
too.
true.
Men ask for more money.
Yep.
I'm like, I'll work here.
Layered
you don't pay me
conversation,
anything,
but
just like
I
me.
know.
It's fine, yeah.
This
No, of
right
course we
here
are. We're so
just
proud.
got you
So-
mad. Then
No,
my
because you know what?
my
Or maybe
pullout
not.
was
I don't
really
even know.
gonna make her mad because I was about to pull out the tweets about black women are racist. How
Okay,
in
go
the
ahead.
fuck do you sit on a panel with 3 black women and say 3 black women are racist? But I'm gonna wait.
No, she's not coming back because
I
you know
get
you
it.
know what we're now
Yep,
experiencing.
that's where she got
This
fired.
is white fragility. Remember when I said
Oh God,
that
no.
Caitlyn
Oh,
and
no.
not Caitlyn herself. I'm sorry. Remember when I said that white women are very fragile? That's because of this cushion that has been created for them. So when they are confronted with truth,
Again, I
Hey.
think the fragility goes into the class thing. It's because she's had kind of an easy life.
Right,
That's and
right.
someone's challenging her on that, and she can't handle it because she just hasn't had the life experience.
Right. And so the whole taking this to a race thing of white women are fragile and white fragility, it's irrelevant because we're talking about Pearl. Had she invited a white woman that was not Pearl, you know what I'm saying? And you could pick anybody, like if she picked Sydney Watson, or if she picked I can't think of white women off the top of my head.
I was about to say
I'm
Lauren Chen, but
or Lauren Southern. You know what I'm
Asian.
saying? All right, Lauren Southern. She could have picked them. And but of course, these women would never come on a trashy show like this. But it's like you pick Pearl. You pick Pearl. And I think I have a funny feeling she picked her just so they can argue back and forth. But I don't think Brittany anticipated Pearl of rage quitting.
No. Yeah. They probably wanted to batter her around a little more.
Right. They wanted to make this like probably a constant show. Like this is her highest rated show. Now it's going to go down the toilet more because it's like people weren't watching because it wasn't interesting. They want to see, if you're going to have Pearl on there with 3 black women, then they want to see some cat fight. And this is the highest show that they had because there was a cat fight.
Right. They had Pearl on to get clickbait on her, and Pearl went on to get clickbait from them.
Right. There you go. Yes. Unfortunately, they're the one with the clickbait, and Pearl left with nothing.
And then Clam walked off with no Spanx on, and she looked like
no Spanx. And she's like, "Look, I'm leaving. I'm leaving to go find a bra."
Girl, you got those small boobs, and you wearing that dress, which makes people look at your stomach. That's just not the look.
It's not right.
Do it in black again, or get shapewear, or she has like whatever. Was she a B cup?
Don't give her no advice.
Get
Chrissie.
a bra.
She's so fucking nice. That makes me angry. She's so nice to these old bitch ass, ugly ass,
I'm
crazy
not being
ass
nice.
whip-
I'm just saying very simple tweaks could be made that if she still really must wear that dress, she could look better in it.
She doesn't have any.
Like, don't get her.
No. Pearl doesn't have any female friends, and she's going to get that advice from Chrissie and actually apply it.
I'm trying to be her female friend, whether she likes it or not. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna get in there like Heidi.
I'm at a 30 or I'm at a 3. The truth doesn't change. The reality is her and I've had conversations where she may think I'm stupid and she's saying a lot without saying a lot. Girl, I'm gonna clock that shit. So you don't get to say women don't make.
It's like she's letting her know, like, I'm not your friend. You can't confide in me. Like, if you say things, I'm gonna use them against you in an argument. Which kind of sucks, but she shouldn't have assumed that these girls were her friends.
True.
Make good financial decisions.
She had one
when you're fucking rich ass.
She backstabbed her like a childhood friend. And that's why I know Pearl's a piece of shit. Because when you backstab a childhood friend, a friend that you a girlfriend, female friend you had since you were 5 years old, you guys been through so much together. And then all of a sudden you get a little fame and you talk about her on one of your Manosphere shows, and then you throw her underneath the bus in order to make yourself look good, to literally do the pick me shit. So Pearl doesn't deserve any female friends because the one true female friend she had, she threw her underneath the bus.
Damn, that sucks. Wow.
Daddy is the reason you are what you fucking are. You don't get to sit up here and fucking do that shit.
Well,
I'm not standing for that shit.
It's because you feel patronized, and I understand why. Because
I'm not going for that.
Because growing up in a household pretty much with that, I actually relate to that a lot. That's why it's like, I hear there's two different conversations going on right now, because it's like the point originally was women don't have intuition. You answered the question, which was there's a certain level of awareness that you have, and you either have it or you.
Right. Pearl could have focused it. Okay, who makes bad decisions and why? Instead, she handled it so poorly. It ended up being about her privileged upbringing. It's like, wow, she really lost.
It was always going to be on shitting on women. That's all she got. That's her one trick pony. It's never about let's talk about holding a group of people responsible, or let's hold everybody responsible. It's always fuck women, fuck women, fuck women. Women doing this, women doing that, women. It's always women's fault. That's all she got. And she has the nerve to be a woman herself. That's why, and that's why she aging so bad. You can't fucking go against who you are as a person and then not think that shit's gonna not come back on you.
The life you lead always shows up on your face.
Right, there you go.
A good, kind person. If you laugh, if you love, if you're a good friend, if you're kind to animals.
Right.
If you help a turtle cross the road, you'll be glowing for it. Let's see.
You don't. That's where things went left, because she took that as an attack and was like, oh, well, I don't have a woman's intuition. Well, what makes you a woman, essentially?
Trying to say what makes me feminine, bitch. You're a 6 foot fucking masculine ass fucking man, bitch. And at the end of the day, I am a masculine.
She let that all the way out.
I didn't see this part.
Because masculine is action. So yes, I am the breadwinner in my family. Yes, I have had to get it out the mud. I've been doing this for 12 years. So I really don't want to hear somebody who comes from privilege to sit up here and say that women collectively ain't shit, can't make great decisions, and whatever the fuck. Again, bitch, if we're 4 episodes in and you're already fucking crying, bitch, get the fuck on. I'm not here to convince anybody, bitch. Again, crying the fucking blues. Like I said, you can't be triggered if it's not true. And I'm at a 30 because
she should also know, like, if you're doing a show and you're trying to be a regular panelist with these women, you should kind of prepare yourself a little bit better, like get to know them better. What are their triggers? What are their arguments? You know what I mean? Like, what, if you're going to try to debate them, what points do they usually go to? Like, she should have gotten to know them all a little bit better before she tried to argue with them.
I think Pearl's just not used to, so Pearl was doing a lot of street interviews. So she's used to, women not knowing her talking points. And then when she invited women to come into her studio in London to have the talk show similar to Fresh and Fit, those women didn't know her talking points. So she's kind of used to women being dumbfounded or not knowing what to say here. But Brittany kind of like already knew who she was. As a matter of fact, Brittany was on a show with Pearl and Fresh and Fit or maybe it wasn't Fresh Fit. I'm not sure, but I know she was on a thing with Pearl, and Brittany had different energy. Brittany was trying to be like understanding. It really shocked me, how cooperative she was. And then I think after they start saying the most ridiculous shit, you know what I'm saying? That's when she realized, okay, this red pill thing is not working for me. I cannot sit up here and try to be an ally to them. And then she switched it up. And I think Pearl thought because she was not combative on her show that she would still hold that same energy when she comes on to Brittany's show.
Can you imagine if Pearl bounded up to you on the street with a microphone? Wouldn't you just be terrified? Like, God, get away from me.
Well,
What are you
I'm
talking
taller than
about?
her, so no. But for most women, yeah.
I'd be like, ew, God.
I'd be like, what do you want from me? Foot Locker is 2 blocks that way.
I feel like, good Jesus Christ.
What do you want?
My eyes are burning, please.
Are you trying to ask me where you can buy shapewear?
I know, Jesus Christ. You order Skims online.
Do you need help shopping? Good Lord.
Because I've been waiting for this bitch. I've been waiting because I went on her show. I did what I was supposed to do. I listened to her. I let her.
See, I remember. I like the fact that I remember shit like that. So this was
She's
all
a bully.
planned.
She had this in her back pocket.
On her other platform. I ain't seen it yet here.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just like, bitch, keep the
Brittany,
same energy.
I'm gonna tell you what. Are we still recording? I hope we're still recording because I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Fuck outta here.
I was really waiting for this moment, and I knew it was gonna be messy, but I was really waiting for this moment because I have been getting drugged for the last 24 hours for doing this show.
Drug? I think she means dragged. Is
Yeah.
drug? I've been
She
getting
can say
drugged.
drag, but I guess drug will work.
I want
too.
everyone to know that and be clear. I
Yeah.
have a respected career as a journalist, and I cover a league that is
I don't
predominantly
know who
black
this
and
woman is. Do
predominantly
you
queer.
guys
Me
know?
neither. I don't know who any of these people are.
Respected journalist. Yes, it's Brian Gumble, Anderson Cooper, and whoever this is. Respected journalist.
Who are you?
This is CNN. I'm from RNN, the Ratchet News Network. Maybe you've heard of it. I'm from, you may have heard of Newsmax. Well, I'm from WeaveMax.
Or Wig Max.
Wig Max.
Yeah, that's definitely a wig on her head.
And I have been sitting for the last 3 days next to someone who has used their platform to spear transphobia, homophobia.
Oh, well, that's fine.
God.
That's fine.
Racism, xenophobia, and every other phobia that you can think of. And while my point was to say, hey, we can come here and still have conversations and still challenge those views, I have had people say to me, Tarika, I find it a little fun.
Tarika, you're not a real journalist. Stop going around saying you are a real.
I've
Take
had
that
people
ridiculous
say-
necklace off. It looks like you got it out of a gumball machine.
I've had people say to me, Tarika.
Oh, God.
Tarika, take off those earrings. They look like origami swans.
Funny that you can talk about Caitlin Clark and how she doesn't address misogyny and bigotry and things of that nature, but you can sit next to someone who says all of those things, does all of those things, and you say nothing. And I want y'all to know that y'all are not wrong. Y'all are not wrong because I don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't do that shit, but I am a believer. I'm a believer in God. And I was going to have a conversation today about how to move.
To me, it's like she didn't have the balls to bring that up. Until
No,
after-
and she's
now
talking
after
shit
Sleep,
afterwards, dude.
uncomfortable.
Just stop it. Stop.
So yeah, Pearl was trapped into that. I want to give a super duper shout out, my God, to Erica with the double pink boy super chats. My God, insanely generous. Tree, where are the white women at?
I have a if you make a $25 donation, Blazing Saddle, where he says, "Oh boys," and he bring the black guy out. He say, "Where them white women at?"
Oh yeah.
Literally have that sound bite that makes that noise every time.
Ooh.
Hey, where the white woman at? Every time somebody makes a $25
Erica
order.
says, just kidding, they're right here. Thank you, Erica.
Erica's the best.
Erica's the VIP. She is the queen of the
I
street.
love Erica.
Oops, I already did that. Darkside with love. Keanu looks good with a tan. Hail SimpCast. Hail FNT. Thank you, Darkside.
Thanks, y'all.
Brooke Deegan. Thank you for becoming a new member. Mark of Reality. Get funky, y'all. Sure, why not? Johnny, the wife beater. Dishwasher stopped working again. BRB. Oh no. Sorry
That's
about
nice
that.
of him to tell us.
Just
that.
gotta kick it a little. Jeremy Parker. Clam is a shaved down gorilla who was taught to speak by a zoologist. The reason why she attends donkey shows in Tijuana. Wow.
Damn.
That is very descriptive, Jeremy. Thank you. Push-ups. Trust fund kids unite. Oh, was that you too, push-ups? Good for you. Good for you. Mark of Reality. Hi, ladies of SimpCast. Looks like Pearl kicked another hornet's nest, and then drama ensued. She sure did. She just was like, I didn't think the hornets would come after me. I just thought I could keep kicking the nest.
Yep.
Why are you
Nathan.
yelling at us, Chrissy? How dare you yell? So
I
mean.
didn't come here to be yelled at. Poor wicked virtue. She's too pretty to make fun of Pearl. Are you calling us ugly, Anthony?
How dare you?
Ban. Enjoy your ban. Mark of Reality. 68 waffles in a masseuse named Julio. I think a masseuse named Julia.
68 waffles and a masseuse.
Jeremy Parker's nothing wrong with what Pearl was wearing. Get the fuck out with your bra under a dress like that nonsense. All right, Jeremy likes it. Good. Why don't you get in her DMs and tell her how good she looks?
Of course he ain't gonna get in the DMs, okay?
He doesn't like you.
You gotta have a
okay?
certain type of size pole to deal with that gigantic Sasquatch.
Again,
Right. You're one of the 3 white dudes in your little thumbnail, so you ain't
you know
gonna
what?
be with Pearl.
There's a time and place for wearing no underwear under your dress, like maybe a date or something, if you're doing like a come and get it look. But if you're going on a show with other women, I think it would behoove you to look a little more professional and then do the shapewear, make sure your boobs look okay. It's just not the time to be super naked under there.
Behoove is a good word for Pearl.
Behoove. Citing Thomas Sowell earned Wicked a 10 out of 10 rating. Ooh,
Thanks.
push-ups. Push-ups is becoming a fan of you. Broke Deegan. Seen SimpCast and I sub Compound wet spot behind the Anthony Cumia show. Compound censored and in hot water, but SimpCast #1. All cast members are hot. I will simp, mommies. Thank you, bro. Oh, Broke Deegan. I said Brooke first. Yeah, I am still working on a little bit of a negotiation with Censored. Who knows what will happen. I would love for something to work out with them, but if not, life will carry on. Deranged lunatic, where is the white privilege? I've been looking for it all my life. I haven't found it yet.
I hear that.
Thank you, Deranged.
Deranged is black, maybe.
Okay, cool. Well, that was Pearl. Anyway, I hope she gets well soon. I hope she recovers from that. That was pretty brutal.
don't. I think she sucks. She deserves everything she gets.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's see. Oh my God, and this is the perfect thing. So if there was any doubt with how she took all that, she went ahead and got struggle
The
bank.
very next day, the day after I exposed her getting kicked out, she comes and do a video with she cuts her bangs herself, and she looks like Eric Stoltz in a fucking wig. Okay. And I was like, what the fuck?
Trauma bangs? Like she's going to hobble someone. She looks like Kathy Bates. What is going on? She has a man strapped down to that bed. She's gonna hobble him. What is happening? That's
Bangs,
her?
You know that clip from I think it's Anchorman, and Will Ferrell is like in the middle of the summer. He goes, milk was a bad choice after he like chugged a bunch of milk and they eat. Like that's how I feel like. It's like bangs were a bad choice.
Oh no.
This was said like she just says someone who looks like her should not be against women. Because
No.
if she had women friends, they would do wonders for her. Okay.
Yeah.
And this
Also-
is not the look right here. Your hair's too thin for that shit. If you ain't gonna put no extensions in it, I don't know why the hell you cut bangs.
Or
She
you gotta cut a thicker
constantly-
bang. You
with
gotta
that thin of
Right.
hair.
Yeah. I don't even think she has that much hair. Yeah, you're right. She has to cut a thicker bang, but I don't even think she has that much hair to make it thick. Also, bangs are supposed to make you look younger. This add 10 more years onto her fucking age.
And also, what the fuck is this potato sack sweater in front of a red wall? Listen,
I think the sweater says Idaho on the back.
I mean, for Christ's sake, she looks misshapen. She looks frumpy, or I didn't think she could look frumpier. You don't need any skims under that clam.
She reminds me of oh my god, what's his name? From Little Nicky, his brother.
Little Nicky's
His brother. What was his name? Hold on, I gotta look it up. The guy
I
from House of the Dragon too.
I can't stand Adam Sandler, and Little Nicky I think is my least favorite. Adam Sandler
I love Little Nicky.
Adrian, I think.
Adrian.
The movie.
Yes. You're so right. Or she looks like Jabba the Hutt. One of the other.
With bangs.
For Christ's sake. That's
Eric Stoltz with a wig.
thumbnail.
It's pretty brutal, Tree. It definitely does not help to hide. She should do a big bang, something that covers her wonky eye, like a big swooping.
Listen, Brittany Venti gave her a lot of great
Good
advice. Okay. She took none of it. She told her what to do with her hair. She told her how to dress. She told her what colors look good based upon her skin complexion. She just refused to listen.
Yeah.
Evil people just will never look good. That's
a good point. Yes.
just
Ryan
what
Bannon.
happens.
She reminds me of
Lena
Lena Dunham. Oh, that was
Yes.
another train wreck.
God, you should see Lena right now. It's really
She-
bad.
Woo.
God.
Like scary bad.
And you don't match your hair to your personality and your weird sweater. Just blah.
Jeremy Parker, thanks again. My point is shaved down. Speaking gorillas do not wear underwear. Can't blame clammy things. Oh,
Clammy.
Oh my gosh.
Kiki bucks for anybody that calls her clam. Love it. Love it.
So yeah, say no to trauma bangs. If someone blows you away in an argument, embarrasses you in a live stream, do not go ahead and get bangs.
Right.
She
Don't
was
get
so
bangs.
embarrassed she cut her own bangs. She did fringe bangs. Like, I know it'll help.
Dude, like,
It'll
why
help.
would you do that to your hair? She don't even have, she doesn't have thick hair, right? And she refused to put extensions in there. There's nothing wrong with that, but she should do it like, oh my God,
She spent her $50,000 allowance, Tree.
Right.
Didn't have the money for the extension. You know.
Okay, I don't know.
Maybe she wanted to spin the attention away from how she bombed in that podcast to the bangs.
To how ugly she
It
is.
worked.
Good plan.
Because the next day we stopped talking about the podcast and just start clowning her hair the entire day. So it
You're right.
worked.
Maybe
You're
the
right.
feminine thing got her. When she told her she wasn't feminine. She's like, "I'll show you feminine."
Yeah,
Thing. Like,
That's funny,
I'll do
Amanda.
the cut.
You don't think I'm feminine? I can do bangs. Holy shit.
Oh, God.
Oh wow. That was horrifying.
Better luck next time.
Horrifying.
You know who is feminine? The Hawk Tuah girl, who I adore.
She is quite.
She can do no wrong. My God, she's been getting like 15 to 30 minutes of fame. This has really been dragging on. And I interviewed Lily Gaddis, the N-word girl on. I had her on last week, and I asked her, "Do you think the Hawk Tuah girl is stealing some of your spotlight?"
Yeah, she is good.
I think she did. I think she did come in a little bit.
People stopped thinking about Lily as soon as the Hawk Tuah girl came up. What is
Yeah.
her real name? She's absolutely cute.
Haley, something.
Okay.
Haley Hawktua.
Haley Huxtable. Let's learn about Haley.
School teacher. That's false. I worked in a spring plant for about 10 months, but I don't work there anymore. But I'm
Do you
not a
want
school
to know what I
teacher.
love about her?
Did I really
And
get
haven't
fired
watched
from
this
my
yet? Look already how genuine she is. Oh yeah,
She's like,
she's
that's
just
false.
She has a pleasant personality too. You just can't help but like her, though.
She's
You know
just
what I'm
living
saying?
her life, putting her eyeliner on in the bed. You know,
I love that.
but they
accent.
tell me to
vulnerable and
record this
truthful,
video.
and she's showing people who she is. She's not like she's like, yeah, this is my room. This is where I'm
She's like,
from.
I normally get my mirror out and I sit in my bed cross-legged and I put my eyeliner on. So I'll do a
And
little
you know what
video
I love
and tell you
about her too? That friend of hers that was in that viral Hawk Tuah video. She brings her everywhere. She brought her to meet who did she meet? Shaq. That best friend of hers goes everywhere with
See,
her.
now that is a girl's girl. That is a girl who's going to be good to your friend and not throw them underneath the bus for a bunch of fucking dusties like Pearl. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. She brings people along with her. For
See
the
that
ride.
I like that because I value friendship, you know what I'm saying? Especially when two women are friends. All right. And it's like she gets 50 points for that. She brought her friend. So the same woman that was standing there when she did the Hawk Tuah thing. Okay, cool. That's
Like,
nice.
yeah.
That's
funny.
nice. I
Rascal
like
in the
that.
chat says her name's Haley Gagwell. Very funny. Very funny. That's great. All right, let's do the rest of this.
My job. That is false. I quit my job to go travel. I'm not an industry plant. It was not planned. Every bit of it was just there right in the moment because I had to ask what that meant. So
And what industry plant how would this be an industry plant?
What is
You
she
know what I'm
sent
saying?
from the right? She's
Right.
sent by Israel. Do you think she's a Mossad plant?
Yeah,
like
well,
people thought Lily
how
was
is
a plant?
Tuah with the BJ? How does that, get into the industry plant? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like,
is she supposed to like distract us from a terrorist attack or
I
something?
don't know. This
Like,
makes
I don't
no
understand.
sense.
What could that
Yeah,
possibly
the
mean?
Hawk Tuah girl is here to divide the right wing.
like, what could it
By
possibly
making us
spitters and
all like her?
non-spitters.
Like, this is a girl that we all like. So, how is this
What
plant?
man doesn't like when you just spit on the shaft?
Well,
Who doesn't like
that's
it?
a given with the men, but the
Yeah.
women, you know what? Good point, Kinu. I should have said women like her because I don't like Lily. I don't, not because she said N-word. My position on N-word, Chrissy. I don't have a problem with people saying it of any race. I think white people, any Hispanics, any Asians, they should all say the N-word. I don't care about that.
Oh my God.
She when she does her TikTok, she tries too hard. It looks like she's doing a script, and it's like it's too forced. So I'm not into her, saying like that. So, but this girl is lovable. She's funny.
Yeah.
She charismatic. She has a personality, and you like to look at her. She's just a cute little tiny little thing.
She didn't clean up her room at all here. They said, do a little video. She's like, I'm just going to sit in my filthy bed.
She's like, that's a painting. She did that at a drink and draw with a girlfriend.
Exactly.
You know
She
what I
did a
mean?
wine and sip.
Yeah,
I did a wine and sip. They told me to draw flowers. I put a Hawk Tuah on the bottle.
I just I just painted some baby's breath and a waterfall. I just threw it up in my room.
Right.
And Lily, exactly. Like, I'm talking to her and I found her like pleasant enough in the podcast, but I would have to hang out with her, get a couple drinks in her, and see if she keeps those same talking points because it does sound very rehearsed.
Yeah.
It's false. Am I really making an OnlyFans? That's false.
No, of course not.
I'm not comfortable doing that ever.
But I think she is doing a penthouse.
She should.
That's what I heard. I heard that.
So no, that's false.
They better pay
Did I
a lot
really
of
turn
money.
down Playboy?
But you know what? It's maybe that is fake news. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Boy, that is true. They reached out to my friend Chelsea wanting to include us in some of their stuff, and we turned it down. So that's true. Was I invited by Zach Bryan to perform with him? That is true. And I sung Revival with him.
But wait, they have subtitles, but she's speaking English.
Yeah.
They're like, in case somebody can't stand her southern ass accent, we're gonna do these English
No
subtitles.
one that can't stand it. It's why she's so endearing. I sung revival with him. No, there are people like, God, tell us more.
Like she's huge. She lives with her grandma. She lives in like a small town in Tennessee. She's delightful. Haley Welch is her real name. Haley Welch.
Was not at Luke Bryan's concert throwing bras at him because I haven't worn a bra in 3 days. But it wasn't me.
Oh,
she's cute.
She's adorable. I like her.
She don't bug me at all. Look, now I have the southern accent coming. Shut up, bug me at all. Actually.
And wouldn't you know, they're thinking about making a documentary about Hawk Tuah.
Hawk Tuah.
I don't think she
Hawk
lived long
Tuah.
enough to have a documentary, but okay.
Oh, she has. But she's lived.
She
What she
has.
has lived has been very influential.
I'm from Belfast, Tennessee. It's a little small area near Lewisburg.
Whoa, 788 people.
Small, that's a small ass town. That's like one city block.
Yeah, really. And this is why she's from a small town. She's
Everyone in that town knows her, by the way. Sorry to interrupt
Absolutely.
you.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
She's basically the comedian of her town. That's why in the video, everybody's like, she's waving everybody like, hey, she's like,
Mayr.
That man with a microphone didn't even factor into her day. You give him a little hot Tuah. And then she walked away and talked to the rest of her fans because there's 788 of them. You know what I mean?
That was like, I think my high school class, I think, had that many people.
Jeez.
Wow.
Tennessee, and she's got that total Tennessee accent, like, and it's charming, you know.
I bet you. What you think the crime rate there is? Is that 0 or 1?
What's a 0 or a 1?
Crime rate.
Oh. Gosh, I don't know.
I think their biggest problem is probably public intoxication.
Look at this town. Look, it's got an old train.
This looks like the
That's how
this looks
she
like the
gets to
start
the
of a
club.
90s sitcom, like family sitcom, like Full House or something.
Yeah. Oh my. This looks like upstate New York. Jesus. This
No,
looks like
this is
friggin'
their
Troy.
downtown.
Does
Yeah, it is their
This
downtown.
is like Utica. This is like a broken down. Like the last time this place was popular was like, I don't know, the industrial era.
It's really been a blessing.
And
That's her BFF.
No.
I don't know what to feel. It's
Oh my god,
crazy.
her grandma. I love her
Never
grandma.
thought anything like this would ever happen. It's too much to comprehend.
Horsey.
Aw.
Yeah, I really had no idea that one night in Broadway, having fun with your friends and everything else would change your whole life around.
Aw.
I swear to God.
This guy's
I
funny.
think the whole community did that with the Daily Mail. Just somebody they didn't know come in and ask
Yeah, I guess the Daily Mail was asking them questions about Haley.
about somebody we all care about. So everybody kind of went into.
Isn't that nice?
Sweet little town.
It's like
It is. You know, it's so nice there.
there's just one car on the street at all times.
I grew up in a town like this. Like, if I had known I could just go and be like, Hawk Tuah, I would have leaned into the southern accent.
Right. You don't
Far
need to.
earlier,
This thing is,
yeah.
you don't need to like move into a big city anymore to go viral. You just need to like have a magical moment like this. I love this grandma. She reminds me of the grandma from Napoleon Dynamite. That's like, Tina, eat your food. I love it. Oh, horsey.
I am not moving to Los Angeles or New York.
Aw.
I'm staying here with Granny.
That's the
forever.
grandma on the
Oh.
That's Tennessee. Yeah.
She's staying with her grandma.
Sweet. Oh my God, I love her now.
I really love her.
Yes, girl. Take care of your grandmama. Let me tell you something. You only get one.
That's true.
I also wonder
you know
though
what?
why she is not with her parents.
Maybe something happened to them.
There's a story
I
about that.
think she should take all her Hawk Tuah money and put it into her small town. She should buy her grandma, like, I don't know, a tricked out mower and a hot tub.
That's a pretty tricked out mower. That was a John Deere. So now,
good
yeah,
one.
like
Like fucking hydraulics put on it, turn it into like an Iron Man mower.
get
when she
some
can, like-
lights on it.
She's so sweet. I love her. I love Hawk Tuah.
I love her. She's so real.
Yeah, she's great. Okay. Ooh, from Anthony. All SimpCast is equally pretty. Bills Mafia. Oh, right, because you like the Bills. Thank you, Anthony.
Okay.
Margaret Reality. Did Venti quit the internet? Kind of. She's still Instagram posting.
Yeah,
but I don't-
she's still tweeting.
she's still doing.
I've seen
is-
a lot of
Yeah,
selfies.
she's tweeting
She
a
looks
lot.
beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, she's tweeting a lot. And I think maybe she has a new man in her life.
Ooh.
I think that's Sean.
You mean the picture of her Instagram where it's a shadow and she's like,
Yes. And she
you think
says,
that's
"Wee!"
John?
Yeah,
Somebody in the comments like,
the
oh,
reason
is that-
why I could be wrong. Let me hear me out and tell me what you think.
Okay.
They were really good friends, you know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to,
Yeah.
me and my husband are best friends, you know what I'm saying? And I think, when just because it didn't work out, you still don't get rid of your best friend. So they're still friends. So
I've never broken up with a guy and been like, let's hang out.
but were you and that guy best friends? That's
No.
the key I'm trying to get everybody to understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like me and my husband, right? This is his second marriage. This is my first. And I said, if this doesn't work, we're just going to be roommates because I'm not doing this again. You know what I'm saying? And he's my best friend and I love him. We talk about each other. We do so much together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if they are just taking a break, they don't take a break from, and this could be me, a hopeless romantic. I could be thinking more into it, but it looked like Sean to me. It did not look like a new guy. And I said, that's her best friend carrying her. Her feet hurt.
Okay. Well, I think on the comments I saw, I thought it was not Sean. I thought it was a new guy. Someone said
She
A
but
new
she
guy
didn't
was
say
carrying
she
her?
didn't say it though. You're looking at what they're saying. Look at what Brittany says. That's what nobody's paying attention because I'm paying attention to what Brittany says. They're like, wait a minute, because go look, Chrissie, go look at her Twitter. Go look at that same
Okay.
picture.
Here I go.
Go read her responses under that tweet. She doesn't say it's a new guy, and she defends the fact that her and Sean are cool still. And I'm like, that's Sean right there.
Well, if they're still cool, that's good.
Courtney said maybe, or people were asking if it was Sean, and she said it wasn't. Maybe she was lying to them, though. I don't know.
Yeah, read her.
All right, I'm
read
pulling
her,
this up now.
Okay.
Venti.
Because I said, if
Venti.
you're best friends, if you're best friends with someone that you intend on marrying, and you decide to take a break, your friendship with that person doesn't go away. You're still best
Okay.
friends. That's
The
how
point in
I
wearing-
look at it.
The point of wearing heels is that so a man will carry you when your feet hurt.
Right.
No man has ever carried me. Heels or no
Well, she's
heels.
so small. It's so easy to carry
She
her.
is
though.
Her purse looks like an oven mitt.
It does. That's funny. I knew it was a trap, and all of you have us buy them too. Sneaky. You and Destiny. Let's see.
Oh, this is the one where I saw she was responding to. Where's
Let's see.
She's not responding to any of these. I forget which I thought it was underneath that picture she was responding.
Oh,
Oh
maybe
no,
it's this
you're
one.
not clicking on it. Click on that one. There we go.
Old photo. No. Are you guys back together? No.
Mm-mm.
That was fast. What? Finding a new man. The breakup was months ago, which to me alludes to enough time has gone by for her to have a new man.
Courtney
I
says
don't
it's on
think
the
this is a
original
new man,
Wii
though.
post.
I could be wrong, but I don't think so. That the silhouette looks like Sean.
I just didn't think about it till more recently. I didn't talk about it till more recently. New boyfriend. Better luck this time. Hopefully he's white.
Oh my god.
I think it's new man. All right. Well, Brittany.
Or
I
else
think
she's
it's
being.
Sean. I think it's Sean. It's like I said, I think it's Sean, and they're still best friends. You know what I'm saying? It looks like him. That's his
It's a
body.
shadow.
Yeah, it's a shadow. Her purse looks like an oven mitt. So
That's what we're focused on. The purse.
I mean, it looks very odd. So
Look
it could
at
be
his
anyone.
head.
It does.
It looks like Sean's head. Yes, you're right.
A tiny head carrying her around. Yes, Lumiere was very nice to do things for her. I get it. All right. It might not be him though. She might have found a new Lumiere. Never know.
Brittany
It's a very
is
white shadow.
y'all. Hold on. Are y'all thinking? Hold on. You guys are so cruel. She loves Sean. You think that she's just gonna dump him and then find a new guy in a matter of 2 or 3 months? Really?
Look at her.
You guys really
Of
think that
course.
she's gonna get over somebody she loved that
Well,
easily?
Is he in New York with her? I don't think
She's
so.
not in New York anymore.
Wow.
She's not?
No, she moved. Oh my
She
God!
moved
I
and-
know more about her than you guys do.
Hold the phone. She moved back to New York after they broke up.
Okay. I didn't know that
Then
part.
she moved again?
No. You gave me a new information. I thought she stayed in Texas.
No. She moved back to New York.
Yeah.
You don't know if Sean came up there or she came down to Texas to see her best friend or him see his
I
best
don't
friend.
think so. I think this is a new man. Because, I mean, if you're breaking off an engagement and then you're like going to
Keyword
casually
gay.
like, come by and pick me up. I mean, that's like,
I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic, but I'm like, I don't think you can get over a breakup that quick. That you're gonna post a picture like that.
I think autism can help with that. Time will tell. We'll have to try and get Brittany back on.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. Deranged lunatic Chrissie, have you had security call you out lately? No, but okay. So I was upstate and we were doing our nightlife Thursday night show, me and Keanu.
This is
And
wild,
at
yeah.
the very beginning of the show, I was like, oh, look what I'm wearing. And I kind of did this. I did like a quick little
You
whatever.
said oh my God, my boobs look so big right now.
Right. I
which-
said, oh, my
which-
boobs look really
yeah.
big in this top.
Yeah. And you
And,
barely touched them. It was
barely.
weird. Yeah. Not
barely.
Of you,
And
just-
then probably 20 minutes later, hotel management shows up with 2 security guards, gets in my face, and it's like, we've gotten complaints about you. I'm like, complaints what? Oh, about certain actions. What? And then you can hear it on the live stream because I listened back. Like, the complaint was that you were touching your boobs. And I was like, what?
You went certain actions.
Yeah.
What actions? And then she went.
Wait. Hold on. You're still in New York, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this was upstate New York. This was like in the Catskills. I'm
okay.
I was like, there's a
Okay,
room
it's like all
full
those
of
slashers
people.
in New York and they complain about a woman touching her boobs.
Oh yeah. The city.
You were in a flannel top over a white tank top with a bra on, probably a breastfeeding bra. Okay.
Yep. That's
it was
what I rock
nothing.
now.
You were like, I'm in this top. You were like, oh my God, yeah, my boobs look huge in this. That was it. Which
Yeah.
is something I've
It was
never
a-
said.
it was just a moment.
But and I was like going like this on my sunburn, like nobody on the beach like said to me, Miss, excuse me, Miss, your actions are hurting. Yes.
Your boobies are no bueno.
Your boobies are no bueno because they're not out. Yeah, I mean, honestly. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
But anyway, Tree, you'd be so happy for me because I stuck up for myself. I was like,
You
what are
really
you
did.
talking about? I was like, look at me. What do you think I'm doing out here? I was like,
good.
I'm doing a live stream. I'm a new mom. I'm trying to make a buck.
And then call them racist.
I was like, you can't keep a black woman down. Get out of my sight.
I said, tell them you're a mother. You went,
Yeah.
I'm a new mom. You're like, there are people
No,
like
tell him
in
you're
the
a
window
single black
fingering each
mother.
other
Ooh,
under
yes,
the
I'm a single black
tables.
mom. I'm a single black woman.
Yeah, say
doing
on
what I
single
can.
black man, a mom. Sorry, single black mom.
That's perfect. I'm gonna
I'm
say that
looking for a
whenever I'm
man.
challenged about anything. And then I was like, why don't you go deal with this room full of people fingering each other? Because there was like
Right.
loud music and people dancing, and then they left. They're like, we can offer you a conference room. I'm like, I'm already live. I can't move this all up. You go into the
Yes.
conference room.
Yes. And think about your actions.
Get that bitch who complained. Throw her in the damn conference room.
Throw her in the jokey.
Imagine somebody so focused on you like that they complain.
How close do you have to be?
You're not even, no offense, but you're not even that obvious. You know what I'm saying?
No. And this was a hot balcony in the middle of summer. It was so humid. I was covered in
Bugs were flying
little
into your
there were
head.
moths everywhere. This is not a place people wanted to be. So
It was
insane.
weird. So then two freaks went in and said her actions. She was touching her breasts all over. They were
What do you
just
think I'm doing in upstate New York OnlyFans, like a sad flannel OnlyFans?
We were just talking to my drunk ass on a beach, going, "Oh wow, my boobs look big." That was all she did. You barely even touched them. It
You're
was
probably
weird.
like, what is she doing? She's hooked up to a microphone and camera, and then like she's watching videos of people walking around on the street. I'm like, what is she doing? That's what we do. It's a great show. Brian Bannon. God, I hope the city council votes to rename Main Street as Tuah Street in her honor. That would be great.
I agree.
Tuah. Anyway, Venti, if you are listening, let us know.
Yeah, so I can say I told you so. I told you so. I told
So
you.
I don't know if you guys remember Alyssa Mercante. She was this delightful woman that I lampooned on Friday Night Tights. She's got kind of a hard on for Vara Dark. And so quickly about Alyssa, she I guess is a senior editor at Kotaku, and she was standing up for Sweet Baby Inc., which is a group of consultants that are brought in to bring in diversity to video games. And then
fuck up video games.
Last time I did a stream and she came up, we looked at her LinkedIn and it was almost cartoonish. Like everything was like women's studies this, feminist that. She worked for some rape newspaper in Long Island. Like she
What?
Yeah, she voted. She worked for like, I forget the name of it. It wasn't called the Daily Rape, but that's like the only thing I can think of right now. It was like a rape newsletter or something that she worked for, or
A
submitted
rape
content to.
newsletter.
All right, now I have to bring up her LinkedIn again. Great.
You don't have to.
No, I have to because I.
You mean like
rape
where the rapes
newsletters.
are in the county? Like,
Alyssa Mercante LinkedIn.
Bing, 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 bing.
Rape newsletter. No, it's gonna bother me. If I did. Yes, she wrote for American Rape Culture.
What? Why would anyone name a publication that?
I know it. It's
Rape Weekly sounded terrible.
What a downer.
What the? She wrote
Wow.
for American Rape Culture. And she also was a dog walker.
The Rape Herald. I was raped by
Yeah.
Harold. Right.
Yeah, so this is her Alyssa Mercante, senior editor at Kotaku. And she worked for other gaming companies. She went to Newcastle. Anyway, she's just uber feminist, uber lesbian, like classic, stereotypical, all the things. So then Vara Dark, she had this kind of Frosk-esque type rant where she was like, "Oh, if you don't like it, come fight me." Like, I'm sick of people being mean to other people. Basically, and by being mean to other people, she means the people who have valid criticisms of people like her who force diversity into the kind of video games world. And anyway, Vera Dark is somebody who was like, oh, if you want to fight, like, I'll fight you. So they've been kind of going back and forth a bit. And she was like, no, but we can get a sponsor and I'll actually fight you. I'll train and I'll fight you. And then she kind of called her out and she backed down. So here she is again, Vera saying, oh, Alyssa is saying to Vera, I'm going to go meet friends. Enjoy the indoors and your virtual buddies. And Vera says, I'm happy that you've seen success. If you ever want to have a little creative writing competition, we could bang out the details. That's a bit less stress on your very rigorous schedule. And then Alyssa says, all I want is for you to keep my name out of your mouth and off your social media. I think it would be a smart move for you. It sounds a little bit like a threat there.
Doesn't she keep blocking and unblocking her too to like message her back?
Yeah. Vera says, while criticism is fine, threats are not cool. That was the point of posting this. I don't want anyone sending any her way. I do not like her and she doesn't like me, but let's not stoop to such a low level. Wow. And then she replies with, I'd say nice chat, but it really wasn't. She said, just remember what I said. I'm going to block you to make your efforts to use my name and voice and face a little more difficult. But again, I think you should stop talking about me. Bye now. Oh, what a loser. And then Melanie Mack says, meanwhile, she relentlessly talks about me. She's such a hypocrite. Yeah, I think she just has a lesbian crush on everyone. Wants you. Wow.
That sounds dangerous,
Not enough tampons in the world to clog up the mouth of this desperate Kotaku journalist. Stop talking about me. She seethed in Vera's DMs yet again. You're obsessed with me, she screamed, voice raspy from shrieking. I'm going to go meet friends.
I have friends, just so you know.
Go with friends who are real.
She's gonna go down there and talk with the homeless.
Yeah. This is not the behavior of someone with joy in their life or a sense of fulfillment. Alyssa says, fight me, bitches. Vera's like, I'll fight you. And Alyssa says, can you stop talking about me?
Just keep responding, you dumb fuck. I thought you were going out.
I'm pretty sure nobody's dragging Alyssa Mercante more than I am. She has yet to unblock and threaten me. I wonder why. Yeah, she blocked me because I did a little impression of her. But she's another kind of fun lolcow, fun person to watch. Here and there. She's someone I enjoy. You know who else I enjoy are Joe Biden gaffes.
Man.
Here is the latest. He's very intent on staying in the race.
Oh,
let's take
hold him up. Oh, this made me I can barely watch this. Oh my god.
What happens here?
Okay.
What's he doing?
Well, so what's
Is he
happening
sniffing
here
her?
is he ignores this poor black woman.
She look like she is so over it too.
Okay, so if you go back,
what's happening?
Okay, I'll tell you what's happening here. So pause it right here, okay? So he completely and totally, this black woman, she's holding her little sign.
She's holding a sign. She's a fan.
And he fucking ignores her.
Selfie with that guy. Hi. Wow, nothing.
Then
Just
she
goes to
tries
that
to
other
get
lady.
her. She's embarrassed. Then she tries to get his attention later. This killed me. I can't. This
She
made
looks
me
so
hate Joe Biden
sad.
more than anything in my entire life.
Completely overlooks her.
There was a longer clip
that
of the
old
lady
lady.
next to her being like mean too. Like, I don't know what she was saying, but you could tell she was just like the lady that he goes to hug over her is just
I
like being a
know.
total jerk to this lady here that had the sign. Dude, she had the
Wow.
sign and everything.
Letting this fucking
Oh my god.
I
Now the
can't even
Asian
watch
guys
this.
get in
I
there.
can't even watch this.
What an a-hole.
If there's any reason to vote for fucking Trump, I guess it would
Oh,
be this.
yo,
Look
she's
how-
definitely voting for
He
Trump.
talks
after
to
this.
the lady with the uterus earrings.
He
but
talks
we'll
to
talk
the
this
Karen
up.
who and puts her sweaty white arm around him, and this poor black girl is just standing there with her
Trump
little
got
sign.
a new voter.
Yeah, probably. Won't be surprised if we
What
see
an
her
idiot.
in a mega hat next to
was
him
so
taking a picture.
happy. Look
I
at her.
know.
Happy. I'm gonna meet Joe Biden. And now
She's
look at
next
her
to the
face.
she's next to the oldest woman on earth. He completely ignores her.
Oh, it'd be like that. Okay. Wow.
Then she tries to
side-eyed.
tap him on the arm.
Oh.
And he just fucking ignores the fuck out of her.
And she's the only black one there.
Oh my god.
Horrible.
And it's like she got dropped off like this is from school. Look at her. She's
And you know what?
excited.
They have her in the front. They probably brought her right to the front row there for the photo op because she looks good. Like, oh look, she's got Biden's got fans who are black still, and then he
This
can't even
kills
say
me.
hi to her.
This fucking kills me. It kills me.
Wow.
I can't stand it.
Oh, hi,
Oh,
and
hi.
then just a complete like nothing. Wow.
Don't feel bad for her.
Oh, she's like, you know what, Trump? Maybe there's something to this Trump guy.
I never had one of my own
Exactly,
before.
yeah,
What?
yeah,
Room to
yeah.
yourself?
Yeah.
Nah, a bed.
Maybe I should
Like,
look at Trump after all. That's what she's thinking.
She's like, is he really going to ignore me? Like, okay.
Ugh. Wow. She tries again to say something to him.
She
and
taps him
nothing.
on the arm.
Well, he
I
is
don't know. I
retarded.
can't stand that. I like
He's a walking
goddamn.
corpse.
That's
He really-
awful.
He really is such a walking corpse.
He's such a corpse, and he just ignored her. What could be more like?
Wow.
What could be more telling than that?
Mhm.
Like this,
Well,
she looks like she's 12 or something.
I'm
even.
sure, I haven't been on Twitter all day today. I'm sure this is going viral, right?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
must be.
This has to go viral.
No.
And the lady yelling at her, there's a
Look
clip
at
of the
that.
lady yelling at her, I don't know, maybe about her sign or something, but she's like, yeah, the Karen next to her.
Oh.
I know that honestly broke my fucking heart.
Wow, not viral just yet. Only 7,500 views. That's gonna go viral.
That's horrible. Kumia posted it. He was like, "This is hilarious,"
Oh.
and I was like, "Oh man!" I mean, it is hilarious in a sense because the man is obviously completely feeble.
Yeah, that's
and
not going
wrong,
to sit
but-
well with his black voters. I'm sure they're going to bring
Yeah.
this up.
It doesn't look good. Oh, look at that.
I'm
gonna come in the over-
I seen this.
I'm gonna
come in the overflow room.
I'm gonna come in the overflow room.
I'm gonna come in the overflow room.
He really just said that. What do you think he meant by that?
Who knows?
In the overflow room.
It's horrible.
Do you have the ho happy and Independence Day?
No. As I look
Yeah.
for that, Amanda has to hop off.
Okay.
And my love, thank you so much for coming
Yeah.
on. You're just a delight. So much
Oh, well,
fun.
thank you for having me. I know it's been a long time. Last time my internet was out and I missed it. So sorry.
Oh, come back whenever. Where can
Yeah.
people follow you and what's coming up?
Well, right now I'm still away. I'll be doing streams here and there though on my YouTube. You can find me though on Instagram and Twitter. I'm still posting regularly on there right now. But yeah, Twitter, YouTube, Kick, Instagram. That's where I am.
All right.
What is Kick
Yeah.
about? Is that what
Kick
the kids are now?
games? Yeah, games. I'm on there instead of Twitch because Twitch is just awful now. And Kick's
Yeah.
a bit more freedom of speech, and they pay you
I got
better too. So
unbanned
that's
from
nice.
there, and I said I'm not going back on there because I
Twitch?
want to. Yeah,
Yeah, they
I was
banned for no
for
reason.
4 years.
4 years? Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. Yeah, no, Kick it. I like Kick more because it's not Twitch, so that's a
Right.
good enough reason to
Yeah.
like it more for the gaming stuff.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But it was so nice meeting you, Tree. Good seeing you again.
Nice meeting
Keanu and
you.
Chrissie.
Good to see you, my love. I got to get you on my show for sure. Yours is
Yes,
the
yeah,
best. It's so much fun. Oh my god.
We'll have you back on, and we'll talk to you, Christy. I know you that
Yay.
it will be fun. But thank you so much for having me on. I'll see you guys
Bye,
later.
love.
Bye, Jen.
Bye. I like her.
I love
Oh,
her.
you-
She's sweet.
you
Jesus.
said
Yeah, I
Joe
like her
Biden just won my vote. Oh my god.
I don't know.
What
Something
are
about
they
that woman's
planning?
face just made me sad.
What
Oh.
are they planning? Because and I knew this as soon as the debate was over and everyone
We'll
was like,
know
"Oh my
by
God, he
the
just
end
proposed."
of
I'm
this
like,
week.
he looked bad because his handlers let him look bad.
Right.
Every aspect of his life is controlled. by
Remember
the people
remember how he
involved.
was at the State of the Union? He was on fire, he was on point, he was like on different medication. Like, but the debate, totally different person. Like it's
They-
like whatever they gave, whatever
he has-
cocktail they gave him for the State of the Union address is the different one they put on in him, put him on for the debate.
And he has sundowners. Is that what it's called? Sundowners disease? Like whereas like it's after 4 p.m. He's a different person. He goes retarded.
Yeah, because he keeps complaining about he needs a nap. He needs more
He's
rest.
elderly.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that's
probably has
true.
dementia. It's not. They're
he
saying
doesn't got dementia.
sundowners disease. That's not a disease. He's very old and moldy, and he obviously, I don't know if his sight is going, but he didn't see that poor black girl with the sad face. That literally killed me. Like, I know it's funny, but she was just like, oh my, she was standing there without her parents or anything. That was horrible. I hate
So
him.
bad. It looks so freaking bad.
That's
The optics are bad. Yep, they say he only works between 10 and 4.
Oh my
Mhm.
God.
Yep,
Well,
sundowning. There we go.
Jesus.
I was thinking sunsetter, but that's the thing that goes over the porch.
No, sunsetter.
Like they have all the like buy a sunsetter. Oh, my grandchildren can enjoy the outdoors with us now.
The
Porch,
Villages,
The porch,
America's
that's
friendliest hometown. That's where he
golden
needs
hot.
to go.
Psych manager. There's a video showing them moving her to the front. See, I knew it.
Come out here.
Nicholas
Julia.
Kerr. Leave Joe alone. He's old.
Clearly.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Well, then what are they going to do? I mean, and I don't know, but like, they can they just slip somebody else in right at the end?
Okay, so this is the plan. The donors want him out. A couple of Democrats want him out. MSNBC, the mainstream media has been going against him. However, they don't know who to replace him with. So, and he refused to go. So they're going to make a decision. Congress will commence tomorrow. And so they're gonna the Democrats are gonna have a meeting about it, talk about it, and we should find out by the end of this week whether he's replaced or not. So with Mayr, that woman, they've got her number 1 as the replacement, Gavin Newsom number 2, and Kamala Harris is number 3 as a replacement for a president.
Wow.
Jesus God.
Interesting.
Damn.
Okay.
I don't know.
But he keeps saying he's not going anywhere, and he's kind of stuck. Here's the deal: if he says that he's not going to run because he's not fit, because actually the Democrats are stuck. Because if they say that he can't run, not him, if they say that he can't run because he's unfit, then he has to leave the presidential office now because he's unfit now. You see what I'm saying? So if you can't sit up here and say, well, he's unfit to run re-election, well, that means he's unfit to run, which he is, to run right now. So they kind of got a catch-22. If they can't they can't invoke the 25th on him, you know what I'm saying? Or they're really gonna get in trouble. And there is nobody but Michelle Obama, and I'm just gonna be honest, but Michelle Obama does not intend on running. But the only person that could beat Trump is if Michelle Obama was to get into the race on the Democratic side, but she wants no part of it. Gavin Newsom, the way he's been handling California, it's never going to work. Same thing with how Whitmer handled COVID. It's not going to work. And people hate knee pad Kamala Harris. So Trump's going to win this. You know what I'm saying? He's going to win this. Plus, the economy sucks. So,
yep.
Right.
People remember it was good with Trump.
I'm not particularly political, but when we had a good economy, it was under Trump.
Right.
So
Right. And people remember that. And so that's the reason why he's a sure win. You know what I'm
he
saying?
probably is. I mean, which great. If that's the case, that would be great. So then Clam can make more money from her parents. That would be wonderful.
Snuggle struggle. The interview Biden had with Stephanopoulos to do damage control over the debate. Biden admitted he follows a schedule. Biden is a follower, not a leader.
Right.
Yep.
And then
Here
he said, the
is,
doctor said I just need more rest. That's what the doctor said. I need more rest.
God. So here's
More
a clip.
rest?
Thank
You need more Adderall.
Thank you, Guilty, for finding it. This is a video of them moving this black girl, to the front row. It gets worse. The black girl was pulled from the back row and placed up front where the cameras could see her. I knew it. She was nothing more than a political stunt for Biden to gain appeal with black voters.
And it
went against her.
And then he ignored
it went against him. It went against him.
She's watching in the seafoam green shirt. Pushing her.
No, is that Biden?
No. Look at them.
Biden
Getting
didn't
her to
push
the
her
front.
down.
Getting her to the front row. Wow.
The music is hilarious.
And they're like, no, we want him over here. Wow.
So they gave her a sign.
They gave her a sign. One more time. They picked. I bet all these people were handpicked here.
Yeah.
They're just like, what combination, what order looks best for.
Also, I noticed they did have more black people there. So they put all the black people up front?
They did, and he ignored the cutest one. Like,
and here's your sign. And sit next to this old lady.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Holy cow.
Wow.
She's like
ignoring. And she was so starstruck to meet him.
Yeah.
I know. And then he ignored her. She was like, okay. Could you? Okay.
Yeah. Creepy Joe Biden bizarrely strokes a black man's forearm as he shakes his hand. What is
no!
The man's reaction goes around him. Okay, what is this about? Do. Oh. No! What?
It's like cocoa butter. Yeah. I love it when my wife puts this out. Yes.
What?
So it's like,
you're so strong. You're gonna do wonders out in the field.
Oh my god! Look at
I love your lotion. Wow. What the fuck is
so
that?
Great.
The man even looks down like, why are you touching me like this?
What could possibly be going through his mind?
He's like, the hairs on my legs. What the fuck?
That ain't corn pop, damn Biden, okay?
I know, corn pop.
You're so
Just
strong.
like you.
Ooh.
Baby.
Oh my god.
What in the fuck?
I guess if I have to choose, I'd rather him do this than to be smelling babies. So, you know.
Look at him. He's looking down at his hand like, dude.
Yeah, like, what are you doing, old man? What are you doing?
Also, his hand looks like our hands. Like, it looks like my hand. Look at his little dainty hand on this man.
And look at him. They're both.
This is making me uncomfortable, and that's a hard thing to do.
They're both looking down at his hand. Like all three of these people are like, what the fuck? And then this guy's like, yeah, he really is touching you like that. That is happening.
They're laughing like, okay.
And then Mike is like, okay.
Look at them laughing like, oh my god.
What is happening? And then this man like back up with it.
He's
All
like,
right.
Oh god.
Remove your hand
man,
from me,
this is
please.
so bad. Oh,
What in the fuck?
jeez Louise.
Smoothing
Oh,
it
good
down.
Lord.
Oh. Ugh.
I am gobsmacked. What he thought it was corn pop. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Maybe it's like, oh, you remind me of my nurse. He has strong hands too.
Here's how I'll
Oh
show.
Are you here to give me my extra pudding?
Oh, this is so disgusting. Yuck.
Oof.
Oh my
Dan
God.
Vicious. Have we decided on Mayr Media or SimpCast Media yet? Love you all. Good night. Oh, yeah. We were spitballing names if I had a media company.
Oh.
I still like Marion Nation.
Marion.
Oops, I grabbed my pants. I ignored her. She was the wrong color. Oh, Biden. Oh, and thank you, Patriot Castall, for 20. Okay, LMAO, long time. Here's a super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Patriot. You the best. Whew, that is the handshake heard around the world.
Mm.
What in the
Smoothing.
fuck?
Like if you're gonna touch someone's arm, that's a quick, like a touch, like, hey, thanks for coming, and then you bring your arm down. You don't glide your hand down and then in.
And look at it, he's looking down at it. It's the upper arm. It's like, hey, buddy. Not
Is
like
this sexual? Is this sexual?
Look at them. They're
Yes,
laughing.
looks sexual on his part.
Look how hard the man laughs, too. Their faces are they're like, okay.
This perfect hand view of the camera.
Oh God.
The guy's like, oh boy. He's like, what the fuck is this?
Wait, he was pulling the hand to his crotch. He does kind of pull the hand down. You're right, Fealty. What a good observation. Watch Biden. He takes this guy's hand and pulls it towards him.
Oh God.
He-
Oh.
his
Now
hand
I'm actually
crotch.
glad he didn't say hi to that little black girl. Honestly.
Yeah, he
She
pulls
wasn't
him
his
in.
type. That's what that
pulls-
is.
Down.
Free, I love you. It wasn't his type.
Ew. And then he has to take his other hand and be like, all right, get the fuck off now.
Look, that man gasps. He went, oh. Oh boy.
Down, and the hand holding his hand is like bringing him closer in.
Why?
Oh my God, there's so much happening here.
Okay, Chrissy. Holy shit, I'm so tired of seeing this pervert rub up his.
Sorry, I was looking at something else. I didn't realize it was still repeating. Okay. Muggsykins, Biden is unfit to be president. He even forgot his
That's one of
lifelong
my theaters.
racist. This is one of yours? One of your tree?
Yeah.
One of your tree. What do you call your viewers? Your little leaves?
Taters.
Oh, taters.
Yeah, it's a southern endearment.
Viking. Hail Marion Nation. Jeremy Parker's Biden wanted to shake something else by the looks of it. Yup.
Yeah. Yep.
Why are you gay? He wanted a hawk Tuah. Zato. Oh, thank you, Zato, for the orange boy. And they call us crazy.
True.
Gross. Poor guy. I mean, I go back and forth feeling bad. Oh, elder abuse. But I'm like, no, he's been a dirty lifelong.
Yeah, fuck him. I don't feel
politicians.
It is
I hate them all, and he's an old fucking racist.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah,
He really
he's an
is.
elder, but
really.
he's an evil one. So I don't mind elder abuse on Joe Biden.
And this is
okay.
not elder abuse. He doesn't want to leave. He's fucking.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam Simon, for the Chrissy Mayr membership. Yeah, he's like a pop up at the nursing home. He's like, I'm not leaving until they put out more sugar wafers. Right. Snuggle struggle. Biden has leased off the taxpayers his entire career. Trump has not. Biden has had more shell companies than Trump when Biden shouldn't have won. True.
Good point. Yep.
And they hate Trump for that. Wow. Yeah, Biden is American royalty. Wowie. He's so gross. It's interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to stay tuned.
Stay
tuned. This was something that I tweeted about. It was news to me, but when I tweeted about it, everyone's like, "You're an idiot, Chrissy. We all knew." So I said, did you know this?" And I tagged Gary from Nerdrotic, Star Wars Girl, and Vic Mignogna because they all are fans of Star Trek. And it was a quote tweet of this: "Due to its low budget, the prop department of Halloween from 1978 was forced to use a cheap Star Trek mask of William Shatner. They spray painted it white, teased the hair, and reshaped the eye holes. Shatner reported he had no clue his likeness was being used until years later." And this was news to me. I thought this was a really cool.
I didn't know this.
See, okay, now I don't feel so bad.
And I guess I'm not really a sci-fi fan, so but I do love Star Trek. Don't get me wrong. I love
Gary did
Star
nerd
Trek.
shame me. And then what did Gary say? He's like, he made a funny response. Let's go back. Gary says, "Only since the original was released."
Nice.
Well, he's known forever. And then never mind. As I went back to the bushes to disappear forever. Everyone knows this, Chrissy. Everyone knows this except for you.
Yeah, I didn't know this. I didn't know.
I thought everyone knew. See, everyone's smarter than me. Everyone's nerdier than me. I get it.
Excuse us.
I retweeted that video of the Transformer
How do you do, fellow nerds?
that you uploaded on your Twitter, Chrissy.
Oh, where's that?
The Transformer parody thing.
Oh,
with
yes, we
Jigga.
should play that. That was a really funny sketch.
That's safe for YouTube?
Good question. I think it is. I think it is. They played it on F&T. We can play
Did
it
they?
here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gay. Why wouldn't YouTube love this? Okay.
It's really
Hilarious
good.
sketch. This is from Normal World by the hilarious Dave Landau and Quarter Black Garrett.
It's time for marginalized trans acceptance.
Trans flags, ban guns, fully vaccinated. And it's Big Mike. And then that's great. It looks like a dick.
When they go wrong, we go wrong.
When did they show the part where it says "I love trans kids" or "I have a trans kid" or something? Did it show that part yet?
Yeah.
I
I think
missed it. There you
Yes,
go.
my kid is
yes,
trans.
my kids is trans.
Looks like I might have some fun. It's time for marginalized trans acceptance.
That's funny. That's Garrett's voice. And then this octopus is saying like,
Looks like I might have some fun.
oh, I guess it was cut out a little bit. So funny.
That is funny.
Transformers. Got it. Well, props to it. Makes me want to make sketches. I
How
should
long
make
did it take to
something.
make that though?
I think that was all. Well, I don't think that was an actual robot. I think that was all.
That wasn't a real robot.
I don't think
New
so.
York.
What? No, for
I don't think
real?
so. Jake D. Lesba. I may disagree with Tree on her support for Biden and siding with Destiny's politics, but at least she's honest about her views, and I respect that.
I am not for no damn Biden.
I didn't know this, Tree.
No, you never.
Honey, Jake.
Just after he ignored that little sweet black girl, I'm never voting again. Now I'm out of it.
Well, the left is now saying that Biden did not skip the black girl. That he does in
He
fact
skipped her and then he went back.
So here
Like-
is video proof. people are saying apparently he did. He did not ignore her. Proof: President Biden hugged the black girl and spent almost the same amount of time with her.
Oh, this is bullshit. And I didn't ever vote for Biden, if that's what people were saying, though. I never voted for Biden, ever. I voted once in my life, and it was for Trump, just in case anybody's wondering. He didn't skip her. He just skipped her the first time.
Yeah. Oh,
he still is like,
okay,
oh,
all right.
there we go.
He does not. He's not going as deep in for the hug as he did with this old lady.
He's still not giving her the what is this one-on-one attention? He just hugs her, but
this
but
old
he's looking
lady
at the other guy in the process.
He goes in for a kiss and a deep hug with this old broad.
Oh yeah, he
Right.
sure did.
He
He
thinks
want
it's
to get
Jill.
them.
Great.
He want to clear them
Yeah.
cobwebs.
And it shakes the guy's hand, and then begrudgingly,
He doesn't hug her back. He doesn't hug her back. Look, pay that back. He doesn't hug. He stands still. He stands straight up.
Yeah.
She's hugging him. He's not hugging her.
he just sort of tolerates the contact.
He's like, they're like, go back, Joe. You skipped the
Look,
black
look,
girl.
watch
We
this,
moved
watch this.
down to the front. Like,
He
he's like,
doesn't reach down to hug
yeah,
her. Look, he just stands still.
He
She
doesn't
stands
even
straight up.
care, right?
Wow.
He put his arm around him. Oh my God. I'm not.
You know, when it came to the older woman, look at how he hugs the older woman, and he doesn't even bother to give that type. Look,
Oh,
he reached
goes
down,
in.
right?
Ooh.
And he
This
didn't
isn't-
even
yeah.
do the same thing with the black girl.
This
He
isn't
just
corn
stands
pop.
there. She just hugs him.
And he looks over at that fat white man.
Right.
Yeah.
Great.
This is
Couldn't
just
get away
worse.
from her. Couldn't get away from her sooner.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Unbelievable.
No. Ugh.
That is not proof.
Mm-mm.
Whew.
terrible
Let's
proof.
play back the handshake video. No.
No.
That was horrible.
That's really
It's
uncomfortable.
all really horrible. I'm not voting again. They're all fucking freaks, and I just
Not
want to
voting.
die. I can't think of it. It's awful. It's awful.
Guys, I want to point out that during this podcast, I pumped milk.
I love when you do that. We never know.
Did Frank taste
Surprise! Not just like weeks ago, months ago,
Oh,
when
okay.
the baby was newer. We all
Yay,
tasted it.
Frank!
The two of us
Woohoo!
had a little fingerful.
A thimble.
It's like it's vanilla almond milk.
It's sweet. Because you're so sweet.
I put it in. If he doesn't finish this, I'm going to put it in my coffee. I felt like I snuck this in. I just nobody.
No
the
one
why.
knew. You're just
Nobody
sitting there
knew.
like, shoo, 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 shoo. Yeah, imagine doing that. Imagine doing that at wherever you were when we were doing nightlife.
Oh God!
Exactly. Some of your
wish I
actions-
were pumping
what?
on the balcony, covered in moths. Yeah, I'd be like, "I'm sorry. Are you gonna do this?"
Oh my God, too funny. Too funny.
It's it's a phallic bottle. They're all like this. I mean, there's bigger ones, but
It's a nipple bottle.
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a really neat party trick. But you can like make a liquid. Well, pee. We can all make that liquid, but
Snot. That's sort of
I can't believe this comes out of me.
It is weird, but very cool.
Adam Simon, bump for the pump. Thank you, Adam. Get a haircut. Why don't you? Whoo! Okay. What else is going on? I feel like did I get to all our topics?
Bing, bing, bing.
Bing, bing, bing. Do we want to know the secret to the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders' secrets to their flawless signature glam?
Absolutely, we do.
Sure.
I think the secret is they're all gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Oh, please don't let them have a fat one on there. Did they go woke?
Oh God. Exclusive. All right, let's see. Maybe we'll get some tips. They have a classic shiny nude lip, bold eyelashes. Yeah, they're both gorgeous.
That would be tooth whitening, hair extensions, eyelash
Whitest teeth
extensions,
possible,
microbladed eyebrows, and a spray tan.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to know,
That's a
That's a-
man.
That's a lot of lip liner.
liner. Yep.
That's a ton of lip liner. A lot
I
of
guess
eyeliner all the way
It's so
around.
obvious now, isn't it? Is it easy for you all to see now? Like,
You think this is a dude?
It's a dude? No.
A woman.
That's a woman. But women stole drag queens' makeup. Drag
Yes.
queens started contouring their faces. The Kardashians stole that from drag queens, which is fine. But
Yeah.
the contouring makes her nose look like that and her cheekbones look like that. And that's why they look like men sometimes up close. But it's okay.
All right, we need to get the tips. Okay, all right. So that's like a classic smoky eye.
Right.
Look at the mirror back here. It says rookie candidate. Candidate. Weird. Maybe they're between two people. All right, this is nothing groundbreaking. An overlined lip, very glossy, a brown smoky eye, liquid
Highlighting,
liner. Yeah.
contouring. Yeah. Okay, Dallas Cowgirls. Great. And then also an incredible body where you can wear
Yeah,
shorts that
that's
are
the secret.
underwear.
Yeah, same thing. Overlined lip, glossy gloss, fake eyelashes, a good eyebrow. This is like newscaster makeup.
yeah, she looks fine. I mean, what's so big deal
Yeah.
about
Right.
this?
Like when you're a ballerina, you when you're on a stage of any sort, you're not just gonna go up there with no makeup on. They contour up
Yeah,
close. It looks
contour,
like crazy, but
powder, concealer. This is nothing groundbreaking here.
do you want them to go up there looking like they just woke up? Like, no.
Well, it's better than the other one looking like a man.
It's because
Yeah.
they over contoured her a little bit when she
Okay,
sharper
that's
features.
very orange. Very,
She's-
very orange. She looks crazy. This looks like a girl you don't want
She
to
is
break up
too
with.
orange.
Yeah,
She's gonna key your car if you break up with her.
He's like, I'll kill you.
Oh, boil a rabbit in your kitchen.
She has a little bit more of a relaxed smile.
This is Pearl if everything went right.
No, nothing could ever make Clam look like that. No,
Yeah,
I don't care about all the
true.
makeup in the world. Nothing.
They want the skin to be very matte because they're on camera. Oh, yeah. No shine. She's gorgeous.
Boots. Okay.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Gorgeous. Yeah, they have makeup
Okay.
artists. That's all it is. It's ridiculous.
All right. That was a stupid article.
Very sad. And also the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders are like they're the ones that are the best looking. Everybody always says, right? So
Yeah.
they have a lot of money being put into them, you know?
This is a much
And
better
not a lot of
article.
dick, you know.
This has real world consequences. I used my boyfriend's frozen sperm as facial cleanser every day for 6 months, but it backfired spectacularly. Oh no, what happened?
How?
Frozen.
Why?
Every day for 6 months. Wow. Frozen sperm to clean your face. What, you just ran out of soap? But we have 6 months worth of jizz frozen up?
Yeah, also
Yeah, and how did
he's
she
jerking off
collect it?
and what?
Right.
She froze
I
them
guess
in
let me
ice cube
question.
trays and then I guess would run the jizz ice
Every
cube.
fucking day?
Yeah,
Also,
but look at her skin.
That's a filter though. Like,
The boyfriend ultimately started feeling like a supplier. Felt less like a boyfriend and more like he's just here to jizz into some ice trays.
she's getting high from his supply, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I've always sought for natural alternatives on skincare. Yeah, you got to buy that. I'm sorry, you got to do a task rabbit for that. You can't be hitting up your boyfriend constantly to come into an ice tray.
Visconti,
Sperm bank like everybody else.
Visconti has been, since I have this horrifying sunburn, he's been like, take your shirt off, and he like very aggressively puts this weird aloe mixture on me, and then vitamin E, and he's like, I'm like, it hurts, Visconti. He's like, you just won't listen to me. It's vitamin D. Take some of these pills. I'm like, I'm
Aw.
not doing it. And then he's like, I'm gonna start coming on your chest. I will. I will. He'll
What?
heal it. I'm like, it's okay. It's all right. It will heal. He's like, I just don't want you to be hurting. Stop scratching. I'm gonna get you mittens. I'm like, I don't know how your jizz will help my sunburn, but thank you.
At first, he found it funny and even useful, but over time, our relationship started to cool down. It just seemed like he was just there to provide the sperm I use on my face. Mally admitted the tensions escalated to the point where her boyfriend felt uncomfortable and undervalued. She said he began to question if I loved him or if I was just interested in his sperm. And I
It's
realized
not with
something
your
was wrong.
sperm, dude. And also, who
What a
came up with
pussy.
this? Who came up with this? Like,
You
thing
think
that
you
sperm
think
makes
he
you
was
look
being a
younger?
pussy tree? You think he should have just shut up and just kept jizzing into the
Well,
ice
okay,
trays?
hold on. To be fair, if she was getting it directly from the source, then and he's complaining, he's a pussy. But if he has to do the work, then he has a legitimate gripe.
Yeah.
She has
It's one
great
thing if you're
skin, but
just
how old could she
casually
be?
if you're
Like,
just casually nutting on her face and she's just using it whenever it happens, but like it doesn't
that's
sound
something
like
the boy
that's
run media is telling her. Like, you need to be jizzed in the face to look young.
face looks great
Well,
though.
sperm, actually, there's scientific backing behind that, though. Just like our menstrual cycle has the nutrients in it, you know what I'm saying? It's the same with the men that have sperm, their nutrients is in it. That's one of the reasons why we outlived them, is because women go through menopause, so we stop having menstrual cycles. But men can ejaculate until they die. And
So-
that's
So they won't fuck us on our periods, but they can jizz in our face for life.
For
Is
life.
that what? Yeah. I mean, like that. It's for
Well,
you,
I mean,
baby.
maybe she's not getting jizz in the face. She's like, here, jizz in this cup. Like I said, if she's taking it directly from the source, whether it's through her mouth or she's just putting it in a cup or both, mouth and cup, then he has no reason to complain. But if he has to do it, if he has to basically take his hand and give her a supply like he's at a sperm bank, then he has a reason to gripe. He has a
I
reason to
say
be
it takes
upset.
the romance out of it if you have to come into an ice cube tray, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's gonna come into a cup and then she puts it in an ice cube tray, because men don't have that type of aim.
What if she keeps a bunch of ice cube trays under the bed and then right before he comes, she puts the ice tray on her face?
Doesn't work that
and
way.
catches it.
Like,
Or what? Remember the old school ice trays, like our grandmas had, the metal ones where you had to like pull it back?
Or
Oh,
maybe
those were
like one of
great.
those little popsicle things. You could just put it into your vagina and you could fuck that
with a little
into
popsicle
me.
stick in it and go, hop. And you go,
Yep.
You guys are very creative.
It's so good on a summer day. Wrong. We're disgusting.
Just putting your future kids all over your face.
That's very
It's-
odd.
no, they can't even be your kids because they're on your face.
Yeah.
Viking, any updates on the future of Wet Spot yet? We're trying to work it out, Viking. We are in negotiations. So it's their move. We will wait and see. I will let you know. Sunny Hard for 5. Would you rather be the 5 foot? Would you rather be the 5 foot GF and a 6 foot BF, or a 6 foot GF and a 7 foot BF? What are the benefits and drawbacks of each?
5 foot girlfriend and 6 foot boyfriend.
Well, I would say that's the same argument because that's proportionally they're both a foot off. Like if you're a 6 foot woman, yeah, you probably want a 7 foot tall boyfriend. This is a stupid question.
That is a stupid
It is.
question. It's
That-
too
that's not- that's
extreme.
ridiculous.
It's too extreme. It's like a whole entire foot.
If you were gonna say 5 foot boyfriend and 6 foot girlfriend, then that's a conversation. But
Yeah,
in
I
both
mean-
instances, the boyfriend's a foot taller than the girlfriend.
Those both sound fine, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, with a 7 footer, you're gonna be ducking to get into doorways and such. But then you can grab things off the top shelf and fix light bulbs and
I
know
picked
when it's raining.
I picked the 6 foot girlfriend, 7 foot boyfriend, because have you ever really seen a very, very, very tall old man.
Nope.
No.
So
They
they'll
don't-
die
yeah,
sooner.
Yeah.
They don't
I
make
would
it.
say.
That's
Yeah.
always the case with the men like that tall. They
Yeah.
never.
That was
their
dark when
peens are
but-
weighing them down, I think.
Yeah, you've never
it's
seen
weird.
like an extremely tall, very old man, so you'll outlive them.
Oh,
good point.
Just a joke, but
Pearl should get a 7-footer. You know,
she has one between her legs, probably.
As long as she doesn't try starting a fertility clinic. Oh, right. Instead of Sephora, Sahora. Alan Tanay says, listen, Pearl is a female incel. She will get it where she can get it. MCU fan. That's simp though. Shout out to 99 Hail. Thank you, Alan.
Alan.
I like the Daily Mail for shit like that. Identical twin sisters who have the same car, same job, and same dog move into matching homes next to each other. Ugh. Good day. Oh, one
Good
more
day, sir. I said good
from
day.
Snuggle Struggle. Men are shooting microplastics instead of that baby batter. What?
Oh yeah, that's
on right
right. A good
Are we on-
point.
Are we on the 9th or 10th booster to be fully vaxxed? Ooh. Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? I don't know if this is new, but I thought you would like it because I liked it. Did you see Joy Behar or Matthew McConaughey shut down Joy Behar? I just saw a YouTube video about it today.
No.
She said something about he was talking about something, and then he said, and again, I don't know if this is new, pressing news, but he was like, she went, well, isn't that person an anti-vaxxer? And he looked at her like, fuck you, you stupid cunt. I'll kill you. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's new,
Wow.
what I just
Imagine
said.
still saying with a straight face anti-vaxxer.
Anti-vaxxer, right?
Yeah, and then
at this day and age,
she tried to trap him into this thing about because I guess he wanted to run for office in Texas. And he said, you're trying to trap me into something that I don't want to talk about right now. So, and then everybody fucking clapped. Like it was, and I don't know if it was new, but I just saw it in my
Okay, I found it. Was it from
Is
9
it?
months ago?
Oh, 9 months ago, then no. But
it's recent, right?
I thought it was recent, but I guess it's not. It was a compilation of like celebrities shutting down like terrible interviewers. So it's probably 9 months ago, which doesn't make sense to watch, but it made me chuckle. If
Right,
it's
'cause he
9
did
months-
have a book. He did have a book come out.
Yeah. I thought that was just interesting. And I did think it was from the
I
other day,
wonder-
but clearly it's not.
I
It
could be
was a
wrong.
compilation. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, my sunburn is warping my brain, and I didn't look into it. But
No, I want to bring up your clip, Keanu. I want to bring up your little clip.
Bring up the little clip.
I want to find your little clip. Let's find your little clip.
I just thought it was cute how he went well. Well, all right.
I think he's a little based. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely based.
Hey, if you don't know, if someone's not an outspoken leftist, if you kind of don't know their political leanings and they're in Hollywood at all, guess what? They're probably on the right.
Yep. They're just being quiet about it.
Right, you're trying to trap me into something I don't want to talk about right now. So,
right,
and then
right.
everyone clapped in the audience. It was like, this is amazing.
Yeah. Fuck her. Fuck Joy
you,
Behar.
Joy. Fuck you.
I hate all those women on that show.
I hate them too. I can't find your little clip, Keanu. I'm sorry.
No, I'll have to send it to you. I thought it was new because it just came up on the YouTube, but it must not be.
The important question is, should we send Tree a megaphone?
You guys got megaphones?
You must have a megaphone. Post it.
What? Why do you guys have megaphones?
Tree must have one.
Yes.
Must
What
have
color
one.
do you want?
What's your favorite color, Tree?
Blue.
Yes,
Blue.
perfect.
Blue, 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 blue.
Tubbs
blue,
even
blue,
sent
blue,
us
blue.
her address. She's like, get me one of them.
They come in every color under the rainbow. They'll send you a megaphone. You must have one.
There's a record.
Yes, give me one. It's all like a black woman needs a megaphone, but go ahead, give me one anyway.
We're gonna send you one.
Megaphone gang.
It's really addictive.
It really is. I brought it to the damn beach. People were looking at me like I was in Dominican Republic going, you're under arrest for being too sexy.
And you know what? I could
Oh,
see Tree. I could
nice.
see Tree. I could see you using this with your own videos. Like pull it out when you want to make a point and be like, I was right about Pearl. You know?
See?
Fuck you, Clam. Fuck you, Clam.
Oh my God, I would have I cuss out some people in my chat. I would fucking have that as a.
The only drawback is it takes C batteries, which are not common.
No, they're not.
What is sea battery? Are those the short, fat ones?
Yes.
Yeah, let me pull
like
them out.
Clam, except she's
Okay.
tall.
Okay.
Let me bust
Yeah,
it
they
out.
are not. I have one thing that has that in it. Like yeah.
Look at my batteries. Ooh,
Yeah, I have a
private.
sensor.
Take them out of your vibrator and put them in your megaphone.
Yeah, it takes the sensor, the motion sensor takes that exact battery, and they are, not popular.
You know what you could do, Tree?
What?
Take the batteries out of your smoke detector and put them in.
They're
the
double
megaphone.
A. Thank you very much. Hey, listen, why did you raid me and not tell your chat to put chirp in the daggone comment section? I had no idea who those. Who are these? Who are you guys from? We're from Chrissie. No, y'all not, because y'all would have came in here and did the chirp thing.
Oh, right. Okay, from now on, we'll just do chirps. Oh my God. Oh, see, Fealty found your little moment. Okay, this is great. Thank you, Fealty. Fealty is so helpful. Okay, here is the moment that Keanu. How
I just
far
thought
ago?
This was so cute.
This was from 8 months ago. Whatever. It's topical now.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. I just saw it today.
Gun rights and control over the past few
Oh,
years,
gun rights.
going as far as the White House. But in this classic interview from The View, the actor's shutdown host Joy.
Handsome man.
He is handsome, but why does he look like he just kind of woke up or just came back from the gym? He's a little more damp than I would like.
I love that. All right,
But she
Joy.
attempted to bait him with a misleading question, as she always does with guests that she even slightly disagrees with. Hello and welcome back to Resist the.
This guy is like,
she's like, isn't he an anti-vaxxer? And then he's like, well, you're trying to trap me in a question here. I don't feel like answering.
Mainstream, I'm Steve Inman, reporting the news that the mainstream won't. Don't forget to subscribe and, of course, hit that notification
well, that's
bell.
what Steve Inman looks like. I've never seen what he looks like. He's like,
yeah, because you always see his peripheral.
Yeah.
He's always to the side.
He is like just a hint of Asian, just a dash.
Yeah.
To stay up to date with more classic content we're about to witness. Well, we've all seen McConaughey speak on the topic of gun control in the past. He does seem to be a little more liberal when it comes to gun control following the gruesome school shootings in his home state of Texas. While he supports the Second Amendment, he expressed his beliefs in stricter regulations and background checks at a White House speech back in 2022.
We want secure and safe schools, and we want gun laws that won't make it.
I remember this. Oh.
Yeah.
We need to restore
This
values.
is the part I didn't see.
We need
Those glasses make him look a little gay.
to restore our merit. We need
In my eyes, he can't do anything wrong. I think the man is so he didn't wear deodorant because he likes smelling like a man. And I don't even mind for some reason. If you're that hot, I'm okay.
His
with
hair is
it.
a little too. He looks a little lesbianic with that hair.
abuse him.
His dad
a
died
reasonable-
fucking his mom. That's the kind of
Really?
movie. Yes.
That trapped the actor into an anti-gun context. McConaughey quickly picked up on the phrasing of the question and promptly shut down Behar, where she swiftly backed off.
I don't think anyone thinks you're one way or another way. And in 2021, you considered to run for governor of the state of Texas before deciding to focus on your family.
Yep.
Do you think political office is in your future? Can you see that?
If it's where I would deem myself to be most useful,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, as far as office, I will always measure what category I can be most useful. Let me go through.
Do you
this
think you
part of
could
my
get
time.
elected in Texas being anti-gun?
Do I think I could get elected in Texas being anti-gun? One thing about if me in politics is to give you a direct statement right there is be playing a game that I'm not interested in playing.
Okay.
To give you a direct statement
Don't
right
do
there.
it.
That's what I've heard.
Wow.
He said, Joy, I'm not. All right. I'm not going to be your clickbait.
No, exactly. That's not a question I'm interested in saying right now.
Because I know the answer is not going to make me look good. So I'm just going to go ahead.
Damn right. That's why you not gonna get elected.
About face on that question.
Yeah. You could stand down, madam. Thank you. Thank you
I
kindly.
think we should talk about maybe my amazing hair or my movies or my book. Right. Not all right.
Chat, I
Not all
want y'all
right
to
at
know
all.
that I feel like the black child that's too poor to get the fancy toys that the two white
Oh
girls
my
have.
God! No, we're gonna send you one post haste. We have to get her one. We have to.
Tree, yeah, tell us in the DM. Send us a place where we can get your megaphone.
Yeah,
to you.
she likes blue. No one has a blue one yet. Yeah.
Nope.
But there was something that Joy said to him in the clip that I saw. Like he was mentioning somebody, and she went, isn't he anti-vax? He was like, anyway, like fuck off, you dumb bitch.
I don't think anybody likes
thought,
Joy Behar except for Whoopi.
honestly, no one likes her. She can't sit with us. Right.
She
He was
sucks.
like, are you for real? Yeah.
They do not get megaphones. Oh, Alan is back. I haven't watched a live SimpCast in a hot minute, but have you covered the Nick Rekieta case? Thoughts?
Yeah, have you, Missy?
We talked about it here and there, and I know Keanu talks about it more so when you.
Yeah, I talk about it too. I know that you two. I know you two are friends, so I probably.
And I haven't talked to him in a while. Has the body cam footage come out?
In about they're still going through it, so I think Josh said a week. Josh says another week, and then it should be coming out.
I am out of that business. I'll address this on my on the Keanu cast, but I don't like Nick Rekieta in my opinion, but I don't know him.
Oh, okay. I thought you.
No, just because I don't know him, and I'm was good friends with April, but I don't know him, and I just I'm out of that.
Yeah,
business,
I totally like if you're friends with someone as they're in the hot news, you know, because I do the same thing. But
I just don't know him. I was just I was friends with the other people involved, and I'm just I can't. It's very dramatic.
It's hard when couples are friends. Like you and Gino were good friends with Aaron and April.
Right.
And now that couple has dissolved. So it's like, and you were equal. It's not like it's very rare that you guys were equally good friends with both of them. It's not like, oh, we're more friends with this one and then they meet this girl and like so it's gotta be tough.
I did hear from April, and I'll address this on my show, but I'm just happy to have heard from her is all I want to say, and I just don't want to comment on it anymore. I don't know Nick, and I have called him some names because I just don't think she's
he's a
wonderful.
piece of shit. The fact that the one of his children came back positive with cocaine.
Yeah,
so.
How do you explain that away? Like, how do you go? Oh, oops! It's
you
like
can't
COVID
explain
test.
it away. No. I'm sorry. He did try to explain that away on a recent interview with Camelot, saying that the GPS, no, not GPS, CPS did it, not him.
Oh yeah, he can suck my dick. To be honest with you, he can. I don't know him. I think
he's
I was
literally
on
saying that the government has planted this and that and the other. Like, come on, dude. Like,
he's saying it was a false positive, right? Don't you think it's such a ridiculous positive that they would test it a few times? Yeah. So I will never support. I mean, if he finds his way out of this, then congratulations for you.
Yeah,
but
a good way to not have your kids test positive for any kind of drug is to not have them in the house. You know, that's like that's the the government is going to plant drugs in your house and make you do them. So
right, but right, and in my I worry about my friend who may or may not still be around him. So that's all I've ever really tried to say about it. Everything else, I'll address it on my show, and then I'm never talking about it again. I'll talk about Nick Recato all day long until he somehow finds a way to tell us all that this was all a lie. But
Yeah, he's just full of shit, though. You know,
he's full of shit. Yeah, him, no, but everybody else involved, not gonna comment on.
Yeah, I hope the kids are okay, but God, that's gonna cause issues for sure.
Yeah. Oh, if they're not already fucked up. Jesus.
Right.
Oh my God, Erica, you are the best.
That's my girl, Erica.
Erica. Erica, do you want a megaphone? 3 megaphone fun plus batteries. Blue. All right. It is written. Yeah, right. I'm gonna include batteries.
Yay!
That's a pain in the ass to get something. You're like, where's anyone gonna find a C battery? Let alone
batteries are not easy.
Mine is literally covered in sand. I've used it so much. I've ran out the batteries. So we need to.
Wow.
You need to have a few of them.
I'll get some rechargeable after you give me those ones. I'll probably order some rechargeable ones, maybe.
Ooh. Zato, thanks for the yellow boy. What happened to the Wayans brothers and Robert Townsend? I'm gonna get you, sucker. Was telegraphing like Idiocracy.
Good movie.
I don't understand this reference.
Me neither.
I guess we're too white.
I swear to God, at the beginning when I said tell 3 black women you're not in debt, and then Tree immediately.
That when I went out?
It was perfectly timed. And then Kiana's like,
I was sitting there like this. I really have never said anything like that in my life.
You didn't mean to say it how it came out. Like you didn't like.
Well, I'm like, this white woman, rich white woman.
I'm not even sensitive like Chrissy can tell you. I am not even sensitive like that. You know what I'm saying?
I sat there like this. Did we lose Tree?
Yes, we've lost her for good.
And then you're like, maybe her internet went out. I'm like, I think it was me. I was.
Thank you, Adam.
No. Yeah, it was storming real bad. I'm surprised you guys didn't see the lights flickering.
No, we didn't. No, I just heart. That was my heart stopping. That probably.
It flickered and then
I almost died.
Off, and I was like, okay, let me get on the phone, let her know. I didn't want y'all to think that I just like bounced, you know.
Like, wow, Keanu's racist. Bye.
Carmen's that way.
Thank you for the pink boy.
Carmen! I love her, dude. I love her.
I do too.
That is my boo.
Carmen, Carmen, you want a megaphone? Does Carmen want a megaphone? Do you want a megaphone? Carmen.
Yes, Carmen, get one too.
I want to be like Erica, sending love to all the SimpCast ladies. Thank you, Carmen. Oh, I miss you, girl. Carmen, I'll never forget the first time I met her. She came to our show in Dallas. She gave each of us like a lovely journal.
Like this.
Yeah.
I write my wedding plans in it. It's my gratitude journal. I love it. It's my favorite thing.
Oh, that's
I don't know where mine is.
Gratitude. I used to have gratitude posters. Oh
no, I love it. I write in it all the time.
Oh, that's great.
What a nice gift.
Money in
it.
What?
Well, look at that. Everything's
right now. Look at
it up.
Oh, it's my $2 bills. Okay, makes sense.
Those are good. Those are special. Deranged
you can spend those.
Invite Tree to join Thursday night. This is a great idea. We have to have Tree on a nightlife. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
What's a nightlife?
Oh my God, you'll love it.
Oh my God, Tree, it's the best show ever. We just we shit on people.
Oh,
different than this show. It's like we'll watch people watching videos of nightlife people like walking the streets and we just
It's
shit on their outfits.
addicting. We very, very, very harshly judge people going out in their outfits. We watch them and then we freeze it and then we pick them apart by what they're wearing.
Now, it depends on the time because I do my political show on Thursdays.
Oh, it's
What
at
time do
9
you do that?
Eastern.
I can probably stay for 30 minutes and then.
Even 30 minutes of your time would be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll
Okay,
love
I can
it.
come for 30 minutes. I can come up.
Ooh, yes, it's chick gossiping level 10.
Yes. It's really horrible and really fun.
Girls in their natural element. Wow, these are the reviews, huh? Fun to watch. There we go. And then, yeah, Tree, you could pick the town or the city.
So you guys just pick any random town and you just sit there and people watch?
Well, we pick some place that has like good footage already on YouTube.
Okay.
It's really very
what
fun.
cities have you watched already?
Pattaya, Thailand, Miami.
We've done Manchester.
Oh,
like
you
6
did
times.
Miami already.
We did Leeds.
Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, we've done where else have we done?
Berlin, Germany. What about that?
Yes, let's do Germany.
We did Moscow and everybody was so pretty. We were like,
Oh, I know. Oh,
I
they're
know.
so
It was
gorgeous.
wild.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. I'm like, wow, something's happening.
we can
in
do
Russia.
Miami again. Let's do Miami again.
Or we could do Germany.
Yes.
I like
Yeah,
that.
pick Berlin though. Pick Berlin. I used to stay there for 2 years before I moved to München. So
And you're fluent.
yeah. I haven't been. I left there in 2016, and so I haven't been practicing since then. So, but we'll see. I may still got it.
Ooh, yes. Peter wants to see Germany.
Germany it is.
Yep. That's my dad's homeland.
Really?
Yeah, he's from a town near Munich with a really long name, Almergaumen, something like that.
Almergaumen.
It's really loud. It's really long. I gotta look it up. Sam, the breezy hair is working so well for Keanu. Suggest fans go to go with megaphones. Imagine all the SimpCast ladies with flowing, windswept model hair. Yeah, maybe I should get a fan going.
A fan, a megaphone. It's mostly just because it's hot in here and trying to keep my laptop cool.
There's no way I can put a phone in all this equipment here.
Good
I mean,
night,
sorry, a phone, a fan, a fan.
Another pink boy. Thank you tonight, Mr. Courtney, Fealty, Spectral, and I felt left out. Here's a pink boy.
Good night, Mr. Thompson. I love you.
Thank you. Good night, Mr.
You're
Thompson.
under arrest for being too good to us.
Viking, did something happen with Violent Brandani? Yeah, she doesn't want to do the show anymore. She said it was too mean, that we were too mean.
And that's the long and short of it. But she loved us.
I couldn't think of anything else to say. I couldn't come up with something else, so I just said the truth. But we love Violet, and she's not done with us as people. She would, she'll still come back and do other things, but
She wants to do other stuff with us, but that was a little too mean for her.
Just couldn't handle weekly shit talking, which is crazy. It's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, I know. It's honestly my favorite stream that we do. It really
I love
is.
it.
It
I'm good at
relaxes me. So.
It is relaxing, actually.
Hey, look at this stupid bitch. She'll never know. It's great.
We go way deep into people. I know this bitch's whole life story.
Exactly. We're the gynecologists of fashion, basically. We can look into them that way.
Yep. Well. Sometimes people are too nice. Old nerdy. Oh, thank you for the yellow boy. Do you take fan submissions? I'll send you a picture of myself going out. Will you judge me? This is a great idea.
No,
this is
send
so
us
funny. Yes.
Send us your photos of yourself. Send us a mirror selfie of when you're going out we'll
This is
take emails, do
so
it. Yes,
good.
absolutely.
Yes,
And
we'll
we
have to
will.
make a tickler, a banner for next time and be like, I don't know if we should create an email for it or just use one of our emails. Like, send us your outfits at.
Okay, we could do.
That's a good
I'll
idea.
create an email, and then we can get them all through the week. We're live every Thursday, and then we'll go through them. We'll pull them up at the end, and then you can watch us
Yeah.
shit upon you, probably, unless you do
This
something
is-
really good.
Thank you, old nerdy. This is a really good idea.
Thank you, old nerdy.
Oh, nerdy. I'll play you the yellow song. Thank you, old nerdy.
That'd be a very good
Wow.
idea.
Yeah. Anyway, so Violet's fine. She just we're too mean for her.
No, she was sweet. Just I
She's
think
so-
she felt like a little uncomfortable because of how harsh we are.
Yeah. And I said, don't worry. If you keep doing it, it'll get easier. No.
That's what all of the men in her life have said to her.
Don't worry, darling. I'll see you in 10 years.
Don't you worry, it'll feel good in a moment.
Too young and naive and haven't learned life yet. Come back and you're walking now in my shoes.
The more you do it, it'll get much easier for you.
Yes. Come back when you're old and jaded and your vagina is puffing out dust. Anyway, she'll be back. Wait till Father Time has had his
Father
way with
Time.
you.
Shoot.
Is it Father? Right, it's
Actually,
Father
give a
Time.
couple of months of being really, really active on the other side of Twitter. You'll catch on real quick.
This is a good description too. The chicks version of Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Very good description.
Yeah, that is.
That's great.
I love it.
Yep. Submit your pictures, guys. What an awesome show. I feel like I have to feed the beans soon. I must. I tried feeding him in the car. We did a long car ride today and we got stuck in some traffic and like
He bit down on your nipple. Does he have
it's
teeth
not-
yet?
No, not yet, but he's drooling a lot. So I don't know what that means. He's planning something or just foaming at the mouth with rabies. I don't know what the drooling means.
He's planning something.
He's drooling through whole outfits. Like he drools on your shoulder. He'll drool on your cheek. It's adorable.
Oh,
He peed on me the other day. We were giving him a bath and like Frank's mom was holding him. And then I was like, is somebody pouring something on my back? And I turned around and Christine was pissing.
He's
like,
marking his territory. That's
she
my
threw
mom.
her hands and peed onto my back. Like I'm sitting there in a bathing suit. I was like, wow, he just peed all over me.
Is that warm tea? No.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not. No.
Did a pipe burst? Oh,
Nope. Just piss.
just
marking my territory so nobody else takes my mommy.
It's so cute though. Oh my god, I love him.
I love him. Poor dude.
I love him because he doesn't know how his butthole works yet. He's like, he gets all like worked up. I'm like, don't you have to calm down? It'll happen.
Relax.
Just relax. Sometimes he poops in the tub.
That's adorable.
It's really cute. All right, guys. Thanks for watching SimpCast. Have a wonderful week, everyone. We're gonna if it works for Tree, we'd love to have you this Thursday as we do.
Yeah, I can stop by for 30 minutes and then head on over to because I think that's probably why you're rating me on Thursdays because I'm of my political show. So okay. Yeah,
we can rate you again then.
I'll check it out. That'll work.
Cool. All right, Tree. Other than your political show, where can people follow you and what's coming up?
Listen, my the channel that I'm having the most fun on is my Just Tree 411 channel. So if you enjoyed me going after Pearl, you should really come over there and see some more.
Hell wow.
Yeah. I go after a lot of these red pillers, but the red pill is dead now. So it's like it's
like a gray pill.
When did it die?
I think when the whole Daisy thing finally calmed down, because that was like the final straw right there, where you had Walter sit up here and say, "Don't mess with a girl and don't have raw sex," and all the women. It come to find out that he had 4 women get abortions, and he had nothing but raw sex with all of them. You know what I'm saying? So
I missed this whole thing. I'm gonna have to watch. If you did a video on this, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was something that a lot of us were making videos on. We ate real good off of that drama.
What's it called again? And if I just search,
it was all you gotta do is put Fresh CEO and Daisy. That's all you gotta do, and you'll see a long list of videos from Abbott and Preach to so many people made videos, including myself, made videos on it. It was such a wild drama during that time.
Hugs and prayers to Roland here. Thank you, ladies, for a good laugh. My mom passed on Saturday, so I really needed a good laugh. Oh my God, Roland!
Yeah, my condolences.
My mom passed too. And you know what's so crazy? Every time I see a yellow butterfly, I think of her. And now I've just decided that's her little spirit animal. And so I don't know. Maybe you'll be comforted by little ways that you feel like she's with you still. And if there's something she loved to do or loved to eat or loved, make sure you keep doing those things to keep her memory in you. And she's still there with you. She's just angeling it up, just floating above you.
Exactly.
Dead Moms Club. Yep. Shout out. All right. Sorry to make it depressing. Tree, I think I interrupted your plugs.
No, that was it.
Okay.
I'm saying just Tree 411. That's it. The only thing I plug is my Twitter and my YouTube channel.
Awesome. Everyone subscribe. And Viking, the Bean is already into water sports. Oh boy. Ew. Kiki, what's coming up for you?
Well, I'm with you. Is it this Saturday? And
next Saturday, the 20th.
Next Saturday, the 20th. Where are we? Mount Kisco. Yes.
Mount Kisco at Jazz on Main. Go to jazzonmain.com for tickets.
And then my comedy dates I always put on my Twitter, and I'm at a comedy club / strip club this Saturday with Rich Carucci and Gino Visconti, which will be I have no idea. But I always just say Keanu C. Thompson, Instagram and Twitter. I'll post my comedy dates there. I'll be this Saturday. We're at some strip club in the New York area doing comedy and not stripping. Who would want to see those men strip? And then Keanu Thompson on YouTube. The Keanu Cast is live Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday we have nightlife. So who could ask for more? So tune in for all of those things. It's just Keanu C. Thompson everywhere, guys.
And this week I will be hosting Garrett and Steve for a couple of days. I believe this week we're going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. So if you enjoyed the Garrett and Steve show, I will be helping them out and having them on the channel for a few more days. What else? Yes, of course, Nightlife Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Ooh, I'm having furniture delivered. Then, of course, Friday Night Tights Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern on Nerdrotics channel. And if I get more interviews scheduled, I will let you guys know. But thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys at get your tickets to the Mount Kisco show, jazzonmain.com. And this was fun. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Goodbye.